swear to God, if Captain says now that he's like, no, I'm not gonna be joining you guys, I would have fucking. Oh, the things I would have done.
DM, I got one question on that ring.
Yep.
The damage reduction part of it.
Uh-huh.
It says that it picks us, or that it's a single type, but
Mm-hmm.
it doesn't say how that type is picked.
You get to choose.
Okay, that's what I figured. And is it one choice or like a daily thing?
Every long rest.
Okay, that's what I figured, but wanted to clarify.
Mm-hmm.
I also have a question because I just started looking at the armor on my character sheet. What does it mean by +2 insight bonus on reflex saving throws?
So that's a 3rd edition thing, and I wrote it in
Yeah, that's
directly.
what I figured.
Give me a moment.
Is that
I'm
like
still eating.
wisdom saving throws, or is reflex saving throw mean like dexterity?
I will explain once I'm done eating. Give me a moment. I have not
Okay.
eaten yet today, so.
Holy, this is worth a lot of money.
Make sure and wear it when we go to see the auntie.
Yeah, you know, to be, yeah, Zaya doesn't know it's Yuan-Ti skin, but, you know, Malthor does. It'd be great if she told her before we go to negotiate with Yuan-Ti. I mean, although to be fair, it appears to be made of one or more big snakes, so can they confirm it wasn't just a giant python?
Not
To
commenting.
be fair, yeah, at least they're not the first stop.
Okay. Hello.
Quack.
Sure.
Yeah, Malthor, you know, just saying. Not trying, yeah, not trying to mitigate nothing, you know, but when we do go to make an alliance with Yuan-Ti, it'd be great if you told Zaya what her armor was made out of. Just putting that out there. I feel that's important since I will, as the queen, be in charge of the negotiating.
When I first handed it to you, I said it was made out of snakeskin.
That doesn't mean Yuan-Ti. Snakeskin could be there are literal giant snakes, Cameron. There are literal giant snakes in the D&D world. Could have just been big snake. Looks like it's just a big snake. You have to specify Yuan-Ti.
I
mean, technically, you have to identify it yet, so.
Yeah,
oh no, I knew what I crafted. Malthor knows
yeah.
what he crafts.
Yeah, that is true.
It's
Yeah,
just
well, to be fair, after
he
the
said
whole
it was
captain,
snakeskin, and I'm sorry when you're. And I'm sorry when you're going around the goddamn.
Ow! Stop.
You might not want to wear snakeskin.
I don't think they care about normal snakes. Also, to be fair, after the captain sword thing, I think Zaya does want it identified as a precaution.
Oh, and by the way,
up to her.
It's just a flat +2 to your insight.
Okay, so I get higher insight. Oh joy! Can it increase my passive or just my bonus?
Just your bonus, I think.
Fuck.
Well, I mean,
I need a higher passive.
Your bonus increases your passive.
Mm-hmm.
Does it?
Yes.
Cyrus, no more secrets, Cyrus. I'm on to you.
Hi, Captain.
Hello.
I'm gonna grab coffee.
And bored.
Fuka was?
Yeah.
Oh, did he call you?
Yeah, he called me out of boredom.
Yeah, he got mad at me because I left him to go record Minecraft. Because I found a cool mod pack.
I'm gonna have to jump back in here because my Discord does not like it when I have low data.
5 seconds, hold on. Ow. Oh. I do not have him turned down, I have him turned up. Oh. When he comes
Should have
back
heard
in.
him. Should have heard him when he was trying to talk loudly. I think he put the microphone inside his throat because it was very loud. Anyway, hello. Cyrus,
Hello.
are you still there?
Yes. Hi, Captain.
You know what this means, Cyrus. You know what this means.
Yes,
I'm plotting.
Concern.
Oh man.
It's all right. Maya, have you told them about your newest premonition?
I was gonna
Okay.
wait for the session to start. No worry, I have it written down. This will be fun. If Zaya shares it in character, maybe, probably.
There we
Seems
go.
important. But yeah.
Okay.
I may have to switch to using my computer tonight because
something
my
from
phone
a
is
video
already
game.
being wonky.
Oh, speaking of which, Maya, should I show them the song I made?
Oh yeah, sure. I think it's really nice.
Okay.
It's not related to
I will
D&D,
be
but
right back. I'm
it's
just gonna
fun.
jump onto my laptop for using Discord 'cause it's my phone data's dead. Erg.
Okay. Anybody else catch half that?
Not really.
Something about his data. I think he's switching to his laptop
Okay.
or something.
Control V. So while I was trying to get my computer to work, I made that.
I'll check it out here in a moment.
It's all good. No rush.
Beep, beep.
Yeah, it is 16 now, Cyrus, if I went the armor on. And my actual bonus is +6. So that's great. This is great. Thanks, Malthor. He's not here. This will be fun. Oh, that's
Yeah,
hmm.
I'm kind of proud of this actually. Now that I think about it, it's pretty good. I like it.
Let me play some of my main computer.
Now I have to strategize, huh?
Alright, play.
Wait, strategize what?
If I put on the snake armor that gives me higher insight, my AC goes down by 2. Because with the glare.
Well,
I
that
still
was
don't know what that
interesting.
whole server's about.
What?
I'm still so confused.
What's up?
I think it literally is just a server for Chaos Incarnate.
What's going on?
I thought he mentioned something about like trying to get a bunch of people into a D&D thing, but it's like I can't like actually fit another group in my schedule. So
Yeah, that's why I kind
the
of had to
server
leave the
he
Saturday
invited
one.
you
Otherwise,
on that you left,
Me? What?
DM. Yeah, remember when Kip's like invited like everyone earlier today to a server, and you were like, "No, I ain't dealing with your Gen Zers."
Wait, were you in there?
He invited me after. Well, maybe he sent the invite at the same time, but I didn't wake up and see to join until later. The homies.
I never got one.
Yeah, I asked Cyrus. I'm like, "Do you know what this is about?" Because I don't like clicking invite links without context. It makes me anxious. But he didn't know, and I was like, "Well, I'll just join, I guess, because I'm curious." And then I saw Captain in there, and I'm like, "Captain, what's going on?" And Captain's like, "No idea."
yeah, I think here. Let's see what I said verbatim because it was funny.
Trent was like trying to get everyone together to hang out, and I was like, I don't want to deal with you children.
You gotta
Oh.
flex your +7 insight. I see how it is.
By the way,
Yeah, so
That-
what exactly is the
+6 now.
server?
for
I
those
have the foggiest idea.
for those who are listening to the recording and those who are in the Twitch chat, that song earlier, that was something Captain made. I was just playing it so that way everyone could hear it.
Yes,
Nice.
is
Mhm.
good.
My computer decided to poop itself, and so in the meantime, while everything was booting up, I made song.
Fair
Mhm.
enough.
I also messed around on it. If I can learn to figure it out, it might be good to. It just doesn't have a medieval option because I want to make like Zaya songs.
Like
that
I
she's
said,
wrote,
there's a whole
but-
lot of options that I'm
I
pretty
was
sure if you
editing
mess
it.
with them in the right way, you'll be able to get something kind of medieval sounding.
I was messing with it. I didn't get anything so far. It's very techno-like, or like you know.
Well, the type that I was
modern.
using was freaking Chipwave, which is definitely more new stuff.
By the way, as I mentioned, as part of the pre-recording, so Captain is back with us, and this will be a permanent thing. He has decided to fully join the group permanently, and has been recognized as one of the members fully. So congratulations, Captain, for that. Cyrus, you've got some work to cut out for you. But yes, so Captain has been fully welcomed as part of us. He has now been fully lectured by me for over an hour. Therefore, he has joined the D&D group.
Has he
Cyrus, this is an easy
been
thing
through
to
the
fix for
singing?
you.
Huh? What was that, Maya?
Has he suffered through the 30 minutes of singing, 30-minute minimum of singing as punishment?
He has not, but to be fair, I haven't been in voice chat for that long this weekend. I've been busy playing Minecraft.
I mean,
I'm,
I haven't suffered through that either. I've been smart.
to be
Whenever he
fair, have
started
I
singing, I
been
muted him.
lectured for an hour ever?
Yes, yes, you have. I've
Yes,
lectured pretty
you
much
have.
everyone.
When? When was this? I have bad
away,
memory.
Run very, very far away.
Would you like me to sit there and lecture you instead, Maya? I can.
We don't have
I
that
mean-
long in the pre-show.
Oh, I can take some time out. I'm good. I'm okay for that.
No, please.
Well,
I'd like
Cyrus has to
D&D
be made a
night.
member. So, Cyrus, you're up. What have you done wrong, Cyrus? You can't be perfect. Admit to your sins.
Nope. Sorry, man. I don't see that. I didn't write that in. Good try, though.
Oh damn! I must have read it wrong.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
yeah. Oh, man. And I am actually working on something for you, Cyrus. You'll get to see it soon. Don't worry.
Sweet.
It'll probably be after session, though, because I was still building it.
That's fine.
Yeah, man.
For once, Angela's asleep this week, so I shouldn't be too badly off as long as I can stay quiet.
It's a Christmas miracle.
I mean, here, put me on the loudspeaker. I'll wake her up.
Angela's my nephew. You wake him up when he passed himself out, I will murder you.
You wouldn't even have the balls to come over here.
I will murder you. You wake him up.
Once
I
he
will murder
finally gets
myself if I
over
wake him up.
there, you gotta play the pain ticket first.
You don't have the balls, Cameron, to come and attack me. We both know that. Don't even try, buddy.
I will go full gon on your ass and just beat you with a fishing rod.
Good luck.
Hunter X
I
Hunter.
See,
don't
here's
know
the thing.
that you'd win.
It's
Grover.
not about winning the fight. It's about making a dent.
Yeah, but see, like any
Well,
boss
considering
monster.
DM took a bullet and took like being sewed with a fishing hook and line, and didn't even
Okay.
like really break a sweat. I don't think a fishing rod's gonna do nothing.
mean, I broke a
graze
lot of
is a little
sweats.
bit different than a full-on gunshot.
We won't
Mm.
go into what that portion. That's not part of the story tonight. And as far I've got plenty of holes and scars in me at this point. As far as goes damage wise, yeah, Cameron, good luck. Fuka tried, and you and Fuka are about the same height, and Fuka probably has more muscle than you do. So, good
I'm
luck,
not gonna
buddy.
say yes or no to that because I did live out on a farm and I was doing farm work for a long time.
You're also clubfoot and were homeless for years. I don't want to fucking hear it. Don't try and act tough.
For 2 years.
You ain't tough, buddy. I'm sorry to tell you. You ain't tough, but I do
I
appreciate
am
the
too
attempt.
tough.
You are not. You are as bad
I
as
am
tough
too.
as a box full of kittens.
Anyone's tough with a battle axe in their hands. Althor, hit me up.
Give him a battle axe and he'll
Hey,
end up with
I
one up
want
the
my
ass.
sword before he gets his battle axe.
Pardon me, I
Or a
don't like battle
dagger.
axes. I prefer swords.
You
Yeah,
give
sword
him
or
a
dagger.
sword.
Trained to use a sword.
That's fair, but with everyone asking me for battle axes lately, I've been doing a whole lot of research into them and I'm hyping myself up.
If you give
I
him a
am-
sword, he's gonna end up with it up his ass. I'm warning you right now, Captain.
Okay, but a commission's a commission.
That's fair enough. Fair enough.
That is fair enough.
Money's
What if I
money.
commissioned you? How much would a commission for a sword that would actually fit my body, fit my arm length is more the problem.
Well, it depends on if you're wanting a short sword, long sword, great sword.
I am not gonna be that dumbass swinging around a
A-
great sword.
A
thank you.
bastard sword with a demon inside.
Anime sword.
We don't talk about that.
Oh, I'm not letting this go. This will haunt you the rest of the campaign.
Oh, it will.
Lovely.
Just
As
like
will the
fact
Sea
as I-
Elf Kingdom.
As will the fact that I slept with a goat.
I went with an elven woman. The goat was there in the morning. As I was drunk. I don't know what happened. I cannot confirm or deny.
We
But
can't-
there was
we
just
saw-
an elven woman. That's all I
You
know.
technically slept with the goat twice. If we
No,
count
because I wasn't in the
Gaul's
bed with
goat.
Cyrus. Cyrus and the Gaul in the boat. I was on the couch. I was not involved at all.
But also
So that's
depend on if it
Cyrus's
was
sin.
Damascus or not.
Yeah. The goat was just in the bed.
Sure,
Double
there was no
premonition.
cuddling involved.
All right.
You can try to
Yep.
claim that.
All right, Bill Clinton. Thank you for that comment. Now.
Oh,
Yep.
joy.
Oh man. God damn it.
Yes. Yes, Zaya.
Inside joke. Yay.
And Cameron, I could make you a sword, easy. It's just it depends on how specific you want the parameters to be.
You better make one that I can't take from him.
Okay,
It has
so
to be able- yeah,
Cameron,
it
I'm
has to
gonna
fit-
need
have, like, a
you
brass
to
knuckle thing on it.
hold really still, and I'll just fuse it into your bones. It'll
That's
be
probably
fine.
that's probably your best bet, because otherwise
Make him
he's gonna
like
get
a
hurt.
Warforged. Isn't there like a magic item for Warforged where
mean,
you just
I
have
could
a
just-
blade that could fuse into your arm?
Yes,
Yeah.
there is.
Mm-hmm.
Shit.
Yeah,
But
Warforges
instead
are
of that, I
badass.
could just go the hidden blade route.
Buddy,
I
Well,
made
you're
one
not a
of those.
Warforged, so.
you will get hurt. You try and come out with me with this. I'm warning you now. You won't be the first
just
last
You'll
person to
never know I
stab at me.
have it.
You would
Captain,
not
can
be
you
the
make
last.
instigating
rapiers?
this. I love instigating this because
Cameron?
I make profit no matter what.
You will not be the last person to stab me. And I promise you, it will be the last chance you get to stab me.
Don't-
You better
Captain,
make it
don't
do
win
you-
fucking
adventure
count.
run, I don't have to stab you.
I will. I'm coming
Captain,
over
do you
there.
make rapiers?
Ooh.
Well, by the
I
time you
can
get over
make
here, you
one,
might not even
but
be
they
here.
If I
are
ever do a
trying
Zaya
to get
cosplay, I'll need a rapier.
I can show you one that I've made.
I guess she has elf edge now. No, because elf edge is a rapier. Yeah, so I'll need a
Mhm.
rapier.
Yeah.
I made
And I can
a
definitely get a
Renaissance
design together
period.
for a
Give
wall
me
sword
the
that I would try and
flamboyant
do.
sword.
God damn it, people.
Actually, honestly, a short sword like a gladius might be better to go. It's sturdy. And it's
I've got
fast
one of
enough
those
that
hanging on my
someone
wall
within
right
5
now.
Gladius is a
Yeah.
pretty good starter.
They're reliable.
I think
sword.
I need to. I think I need to start with a dagger and work up to a sword.
I was my uncle trained me back with bamboo stick and back with those bamboo sticks that they use for the kendo.
Ooh, my brother has one of those.
What, a training sword?
I get hit with it a lot. It hurt.
Kendo
stick.
Yeah, they have an actual name, but he's got one.
Yeah, they're called kendo training swords, man.
No, like there's actual like official name for
There
it.
is an actual regulation name for them, but everyone just forgets it and calls them my kendo training sword.
Mm.
Why? Because it's a fucking long ass word that no one wants to
Big
remember.
stick.
Oh,
Not bad.
Shanai.
Stick energy.
It's a Shanai.
Mm.
That's the one I have.
A short sword?
Well, I won't feel
Yeah,
left
well,
out. I'm
hand
not
and a
in the
half.
sword gang.
It looks shorter in the
Ooh.
picture, but yeah, it's a hand and a half.
I
No,
love.
no. Zaya is gonna be Maya's gonna end up getting herself a scythe at some point. Just go
No,
full
I'm not a
Grim
Grim
Reaper.
Reaper. I'm not. I don't. Scythe's too big. I
Sure.
want a sword. Or give me like double daggers. I'll do wield.
I feel bad for any guy that tries to pressure you at prom night.
At this rate, my mom's gonna be the one pressuring me into prom night, but I don't even want to get on that. I'll run away.
The jokes. Well, if you need a place to hide out, remember, you can come stay here, hide here.
Yeah, you're like an hour and 30-minute walk, but you know maybe if I speed run or whatever, speed walk, hustle.
What are you talking about? We'll just meet you somewhere in North Adams and pick you up and just bring you back here and be like,
Mm.
okay,
Cameron,
yeah.
do you think before you speak?
I can
Do
answer
you?
that.
Fucking Christ.
The
Never.
when you do the YouTube thing, you have a way to cut stuff out.
Nope.
Thanks, Cameron. How
'Cause I
many
am
times
fucking
has this
too lazy.
happened on stream now?
Maya.
Captain, now I need a sword for self-defense.
Okay.
How quickly can you make one? I have pocket knife, so that's it.
Stabbing Cameron's not that hard. He's got a fucking club foot. Just shove him over
No,
and
I'm
start
not worried
poking.
about Cameron. I'm worried about others.
Oh yeah,
The
all
man,
those.
I guess
All those Twitch people who are watching me right now, all 2 of them.
Yeah. All 2.
One
I
being
think one of them's
Fuka.
Tren.
No.
Fuka's like the closest to me besides Fuka or Cyrus. So like,
Cyrus would be closer to you than Fuka would be.
Yeah, Cyrus would be closer.
Because he's
well,
only a state
considering
away.
Captain threatened to pimp slap me with Cyrus, I have reason to be concerned.
Captain, you pimp slap anyone, you get a foot up the ass. Just remember that.
Again?
He doesn't have any toes left because Trent took them. That's what he told me.
Oh, that's right. I need to yell at him again. One sec. Oh, wait. He's not in the chat. What the hell? He's not in the chat, but he's not here.
Yeah, he's gone. He's vanished. He took your toast and he ran for it. He's got to
Smart
sell them while they're
I
they're
got
still worth a
mute
lot on the black
Minecraft that I've had
market.
up on my laptop for 3 days.
Do I not
Non-stop
have...
Minecraft for 3 days.
I could have swore.
Oh, my body's gonna hate my body's gonna hate me in about an hour when I get hungry. Cause I'm gonna go make something really spicy to eat.
Huh. Well, I don't have a picture on my phone right away. But I've got... It's not necessarily a straight sword, but it's not necessarily a rapier either. It's kind of like a mix. But it's
Like I'd know the difference.
I would.
yeah, I was gonna say
Yeah,
for those who...
I'm not as dedicated a sword.
I've
person
been
as you.
looking over all the educational material for blacksmithing for a while now, Maya. I can tell us the difference. I'm not perfect at it, but
I think it's just like classified as a captain sword. I'll be right back.
okay. Well, you. I'll wait for the
Cyrus,
picture
us
then.
as the non-blacksmith nerds, we must unite.
Yeah, but I know a fair about swords too.
Gosh darn it!
I just don't.
Does someone
I just don't
educate
blacksmith.
me? Someone
Cyrus,
educate me
Cyrus,
then.
It's the guy thing, isn't it?
I do know
Hey.
how to weld.
I just haven't looked into sword much. I haven't had the reason to. I could get into swords. It's not that I can't. It's not that I'm not interested. I just haven't had the time or reason.
It'd be better for you to get into spears.
No, I'm not a spear. I'd prefer a sword. Don't force my weapon of choice upon me, Cameron. 2020, I choose my own weapon.
Fine, you're getting a battle axe. Have fun.
Which is fitting for
No,
this year.
I'm not. Yeah, we have to get armed. Did you not see my meme post? There's a dragon coming.
I saw that. I showed that to Tristan and my mom, and they're both like, "Yeah, that'd be what I
Yeah.
think."
You just
Yep.
accept your fate. I'm not the hero. I'm the
Uh,
NPC. I ain't surviving.
And then Tristan would be like, "Wait, I can go ride a dragon," and go try and climb on its back.
Good luck. To be fair, I'm in the middle of nowhere, and that's a big city in the picture. So maybe I'll
Well,
just
in
be
the middle of
passed
every big
over.
city- in the middle of every big city, there's a little bit of nowhere. They call it a public park.
No, it's not a little bit of nowhere. It's a little bit of trash. There's always garbage in the public park. Oh man.
Yeah, but we've got a clean and safe team that goes around and cleans that. And they
See,
even have
and
a
you're
Segway.
advanced. You're advanced.
They have a
Congrats.
single Segway that they ride around.
A single
They're so
Segway.
they are so cool.
I look up to them. When I grow up, I want to be them.
I'd pay anything just to have a Segway to ride around this building in, because it'd piss everybody off.
Hello.
Hello.
No, denied.
Maya,
Okay,
you
then.
don't get it. No, we were talking about the fact I want a Segway to
Get
piss
what?
everybody in the building off.
What am I being told no for, Cameron?
Because, wait, why am I... Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't hear you talk again.
Very funny.
Well,
Maya,
why are we
with how-
laughing?
So, with how much of an asshole everybody in this building has been, I want a Segway because then I can go up and down the halls all day with that noise going and annoy the fuck out of them.
Fair, fun. Just if you get kicked out, you'll know why.
Oh no, I can't get kicked out for making noise during the day. Just like they have.
Also, that is a cool looking sword. It's all
I don't
gold
know
and
why
shiny.
the blade looks gold. It's a silver
It's-
blade.
It looks
Well,
gold. It's dope.
The lighting will do that to silver blades.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that'd be close to Oh fuck! I know what that's called. I had that. Oh god, that's a. Well,
Sword.
Sword.
yeah, but there's a specific
Jinx.
name for it, and my brain
No,
is.
gosh darn it! I
crap
should have
now.
said it first. Do I owe you 20 gold and a free hug, Sire?
I thought the last Jinx was 500 gold.
No, that's from the queen. This
Oh,
is
okay.
well, fine. Then you get your 500
Wait a
gold
minute,
back,
wait a minute.
and so nothing
Yeah.
happens.
It's almost 6. Maybe we should shut up.
There, that's what the blade is supposed to look like.
Silver.
It's. Yeah, the lighting will change it sometimes.
Yeah. But the pommel of the guard.
Captain, you've lied to me. I can see your toes right there in the picture.
No, you
those
How
just see
could
my
you do
socks.
this? I can see the outline of the toes.
There
You know
would.
what happens if you take away toes? You have the same outline but a smaller foot.
Yeah,
That I don't think that's how it works.
actually it is.
Exactly how
I've
it
seen people who lose. I've seen people who've lost toes, and fingers.
I have questions.
If you lose all of your fingers, but just at the base, do you just have like a paddle?
Yeah, but if you lose them a little
Spatula.
bit upwards, if
Here,
you lose
let
them
me
about
mix
an
the brownie
inch-
mix.
If you lose your finger about an inch up from the knuckle, you have essentially a very small nub. And my
Why are
cousin had
we-
lost a few fingers that way, and his hand was hilarious looking.
Oh, I feel terrible for laughing.
Oh no, he lost it himself because you know those old exercise bikes?
Oh, I
Bad.
don't know
He
if
stuck
I
his
want to hear
hand
this.
in one of them as it was
Uh,
going after he got it going really fast.
What?
Probably not so smart.
No, he wasn't smart. He was very stupid in most
How
occasions.
in the flying fuck did he think that was a good idea?
He was about 10
He
when he
didn't
did
think.
it, I think.
Oh,
So
well, I
he
thought he
wasn't
was a
thinking.
grown-ass man doing it.
No, he did this when he was younger. The
No,
only
I-
grown
I'm
man
just
that had
picturing
a
child.
small dark
Like a
hand off was a
25-year-old
who was-
guy, just, I want to do this. Zonk.
Hand go brr.
hand go burr.
Hand go bye bye.
But
I
the only,
have an excellent story if you guys want to hear about why you should keep your hair pinned up when working with woodworking materials.
I already know
Yeah.
this.
Yeah, go ahead, tell me.
Here go whoosh.
Here you go. Burr.
So, my woodshop teacher when I was still in high school, his name is Mr. Campbell, lovely guy. If you ever had the chance to meet him, you would be
Campbell
grateful.
soup?
Kimball or
Lovely.
Campbell?
Campbell.
Soup.
I wonder if he got
Mr.
paid
Soup.
by Campbell's.
Oh my God, stop. But he had a friend.
You didn't think that when you were in school.
Him being not Vietnam. Oh, he was a veteran of some kind. No, I tried to treat him with respect.
Captain
but,
to suck up.
When it comes to carpentry, yeah.
I mean, yeah.
But he had a friend. I
Playing
don't remember his friend's name, but if you were to look at this friend from behind, you would think, "Holy shit!" As soon as I see the front of this chick, it's gonna be the most beautiful person I've ever met. Turns around, it'll be just this like 20-something, like late 20s, like not very attractive dude with just very long, shiny blonde hair. So, I think like it went to like the back of his knees, like his hair was that long.
Oh,
Yeah. Well, this guy was working on
Dedication.
I think it was a shuffleboard, but basically he was sending boards through a planer. And well, when he went to turn around one of the times, his hair got caught in the planer. And I don't know if you know much about planers, but
Those
they're
motors are strong.
yeah, not only are they stupid strong, but the rotary blades move like hundreds and hundreds of miles per hour. And so,
Mm.
in a blink of an eye, all you hear is "Zham,"
oh
all of his hair- all of his hair is ripped
I-
out on the top of his head.
I pictured that sound and then you said it and then I got the mental image and it's like a cartoon just yoink. Like
That's
pulling
one
the
way to scalp a
tablecloth.
guy. That's one
Yeah,
way to get scalped.
Is it like the thing where the pain's delayed a second or two, and then it just all hits at once?
Well, apparently
That's
he
the
tapped the
worst.
top of his head, saw blood, passed out.
Yep.
But they had to
Delayed.
get a skin graft from his ass, so the only hair he has on top of his head is some short and curlies.
Great.
Oh yeah, it's just lovely.
That's nice. He could just get a wig.
Apparently he just wears a hat.
Fair enough. Oh man, how did we get here?
Apparently we're waiting for Royce or something. I don't know.
Cyrus, I'm having flashbacks to our conversation. How did we get on this topic?
Usually through about 4 of them.
Yeah, that's fair. Oh man. So, how confident are we that we're gonna survive this session?
Well,
Well-
eventually we're gonna get to a long rest.
Eventually.
We're about third one now. Still in the same day.
Yeah. Eventually. Hopefully to this session. I don't know, guys. Still worried about the
I-
combat.
I'm excited because of that hidden feat that I got.
Yeah, take more sentient weapons, please. More. Just all the sentient. I want your armor to be sentient. I want your socks to be sentient.
I'm
I want
gonna
the food
say
you
one
eat to be
thing real
sentient.
quick. I only have so many sentient personal belongings. It's people that will come next. So,
need some
are you
power
sure
armor.
about that?
Yes.
Well, shit. Okay, we'll go with Zaya first.
I was muted. Derp.
Herp. Derpity. Derp,
Joke's on
derp,
you.
derp.
Kraken already owns my soul, so and you're gonna have to have a contest of wills.
Who said I needed a soul?
I mean, he's just putting his will over your own. So
What do you plan to do to Zaya?
Basically, nothing at the moment, assuming I don't get any more sentient weapons.
Mm,
I mean, if I give you sentient
okay.
weapons, it's not because I'm trying to give you sentient weapons. I'm just
Yeah.
making what you ask for.
Preach. I'm
Okay.
just gonna.
Hey, Malthor, make me a dagger. Okay, but if it's sentient and possessed by a demon, it's your own fault.
I want the
Ting.
greatest cutlass known to man.
I wonder if
Yeah.
You know
After
what?
you
Cadillac?
promise the hammer, you take no other weapon.
well now he can exert
Honestly,
his will over it.
I'm happy
I get-
with Evil Mjolnir. I'm just gonna work
you-
with it. I'll be okay.
To be fair, I don't think you signed a contract, but I will say if it's a mini god or whatever, and you make it mad, probably gonna kind of
It's
screw
also
you if not
technically a
everyone
woman.
over.
It's not a god.
Let's not forget it's technically a woman too, so
What
Yeah.
does that have to do with?
like a woman's wrath?
I don't think a Cadillac's gonna do you much good there, Captain. If you need a cutlass.
Okay, you know
but
what? That's
I'm gonna tell this little story real quick until Royce gets back, because when I was younger, I was around. At this time, I was about 12. I went to help a friend who worked in resealing paved areas. They put me on the power brush. If you've ever dealt with one of these, you know it puts out a lot of torque and can generally pushes up pretty hard.
yeah.
I was 100 pounds and 4 foot something.
How fast did you spin?
I didn't spin. I could have ridden it home. And I damn near did, because my friend pissed me off, and I was like, you know what? If it comes down to it, I'm riding this brush home because it kept lifting me up off of the ground. I was able to exert more force to keep it down thanks to the fact that, again, I worked and lived on a farm for pretty much most of my young life, and have that base, and had some innate base strength, which was nice. But lifting up 50-pound bags of rabbit food is easier than keeping down something that's putting up enough torque to lift up a 100-pound body.
Fair enough.
By the end of that day, my arms were so sore and my entire body was buzzing as though I was vibrating. Because of a fucking power brush.
On.
This is why I don't like being that's why I didn't like being short. And then I realized the advantages when I could walk underneath people who were being idiots.
Halfling nimbleness.
Yeah.
shit, cool.
Because a few times in school it was, okay, you guys are gonna block my path. I crouch down just slightly and walk under where they were blocking together, and it's just like, bye.
What do you mean? You could still do that now.
I'm chunkier now. I wasn't as chunky.
I like 'em big. I like 'em chunky.
Do not start quoting that damn hippo. Where's
That
Royce, by the
meme.
way?
Wow. You say
Where-
chunky, and now you're asking about Royce. Okay.
It's the Viking heritage in him.
I don't think he'll take too
You know,
kindly
he's
to that.
actually lost quite a bit of weight.
Oh, okay. Then also, I'll say this real quick. Everybody listening to this, you need to start romanticizing Vikings. No longer the Victorian England, because Vikings are a lot better.
I already have.
Yeah.
It's not like my fucking Discord logo is a fucking Nordic compass or anything.
Well, no, I'm making this point because I recently reread some things, and it's like, oh yeah, people should be romanticizing these because women were the heads of the household. They were given the money because they thought they could see the future.
Saya's is a Texas compass.
Oh, great. 10 out of 10,
Where
Cyrus.
where is the DM? Our stupidity will only grow as time goes on.
I don't know about you, but when me and Cyrus talk for hours on that, we come up with amazing ideas, okay?
Yeah, and then you don't share
Amazing.
them.
And
Need
then
more
we don't
dog.
remember them.
I at least end up with my amazing ideas, and then I share them. You know, like becoming a
we
llama
just
for a
talk
wild
about
magic
stuff.
surge.
Yes, Fuka, we are fully aware that we are streaming. That's why we keep just kind of going on and on about the bullshit. And honestly,
That's
I'm
why we
fucking
keep
hyped
doing
about
Does
it.
he want awkward silence? Okay, everyone just stop talking.
Everyone, shut the fuck up.
Need more
About
hot dogs.
fucking time. Jesus, I've been sitting here for the last 20 minutes waiting for you all to shut the fuck up.
Should've
God.
interrupted
We were
us.
waiting for you.
And I was
Yeah.
waiting for you all
Did
to
you
shut
hear
up.
the Viking part?
Oh, I heard everything, and Cameron's about to get killed later. Call me fat, motherfucker. I will kill you. I can bench 3 of you. Alright? Oh, you call me fat again, you better watch your ass.
I wasn't calling you fat.
Motherfucker, you did call me fat. I have the recording of it. No, you ain't getting away with that today. Alright. Now they finally fucking noticed that I've been sitting here for the last 20 minutes listening, just waiting for someone to, finally realize, hey, it's time to play D&D.
Oh, we knew. We thought you were gone.
You can literally see me on the stream just sitting here.
I'm not watching
I don't
the
have
stream.
the stream up yet.
What's your
I
fucking
can't
problem?
pull the stream up.
Goddamn people. Okay. Now, we can start. Last time we left off, Malthor died for calling someone fat. Roll up a new character, Cameron. I'll be more than happy to inform you how Malthor dies here in a moment.
I'm gonna mute myself.
No.
Okay. Well, I'm happy you said no. Alright. Besides daddy issues with Captain, the creation of a few new weapons and items, and many other issues that the party have come to realize, a premonition will have hit Maya throughout the middle of the night, followed alongside with the fact that each of the party members during the night get a haunting dream of a giant eye staring at them, laughing maniacally. And as each of you wake up, god damn it, I was reading chat, you each realize that you feel a very cold presence all around you. No, close. Let me see if I can find a better example. That should work.
Oh, great.
And as you come back to the living, awakened, you each find yourselves with 1 point of exhaustion, as a full night's sleep was never found. You do get a long rest, but you are each now fully still
I'm
exhausted.
immune to exhaustion.
Oh, Oh, well, don't worry. You won't be after today.
So we all
Um,
get an exhaustion point?
Yes, that is correct.
I don't even know where to
Okay.
put
How
that.
do, yeah, how do I add that?
It's on your sheet. It's up
Conditions.
near conditions.
Condition.
Yeah.
Click conditions and it's at the bottom. But if you're gonna do a long rest, make sure you
Take it first.
yeah,
and
don't.
then add the point of exhaustion.
All right. So yes, feel free to do that. Now, as you each wake up in your respective rooms, you find that the entire city has gone quiet, or town rather. No laughing, no movement of crates, no ships, not even the birds in the trees can be heard. All you can hear is, Malthor, you fucked up. Everyone roll initiative, please.
Oh, well, fucking Christ.
Well, that's great.
That awkward moment, you thought I was joking. Alright, so we got a 9 and a 17. Got it.
I'm still getting my dice out. I didn't think we were gonna be
21.
rolling this quick.
21.
Ish. 21.
As you wake up, Captain, you being at the top of the initiative order, as you kind of stand up, stretch out in this tavern, you notice outside the window is a very almost blackened smog. The room is rather chilly. Everything around you seems strange, almost as if it has an undead aura about it. You feel slightly at ease, but also slightly not. And that's when you see it outside the window, a very large glowing eye staring at you angrily. And as you look upon it, you see 2, then 3, then 5, then 7 other smaller eyes suddenly blink open. What would you like to
Would
do?
I know what a beholder is from my homeland?
Nope. Beholders aren't a
Okay.
very well known creature even in the main world. The only people who know about them typically snow dwarves.
Fair enough. Well, I don't know if this would count as an action or anything, but I would like to consume my last cutlass to gain control over my hammer. And the reason it has extreme significant value, as I have stated before, is that both of the cutlasses I had were from my old pirate captain, who was basically my father.
Alright, the sword suddenly kind of melts in your hand and falls to the ground as a puddle of iron and hardens. You feel a strong grasp over the hammer itself, as if it will take your orders, although not willingly. It will take the orders you give it.
Fair enough. Alright. That was a whole lot easier than I thought it was going to be. I'm very glad. Well,
What's your
I would-
passive perception, Captain?
passive
Mhm.
perception 14.
Alright. There's 2 other, about a few other eyes you suddenly start to notice. And you recognize what these creatures are. And I'm going to type a message to you really quick.
Okay.
I'll actually just do it in my other computer real quick because it'll be quicker that way. Let me PM you. Give me un momento as the silence shall disturb you all.
It's making me concerned, that's for damn sure.
Alright. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And boom. You see all of those standing in the smog
Jesus
All-
Christ!
around the creature with the eyes.
Malthor, you fucked up!
And you can
Uh,
see they can see you. They are looking right at you.
Is my crew?
Nope.
Sorry, I say crew. Is the party anywhere near?
Yeah, the party is in the rooms near beside you.
I'm going to assume there's not exactly a back door behind me.
Nope, you're on the second floor of the tavern.
Is the party awake?
You don't know.
I am going to shout then, guys, wake the fuck up.
Okay. As you shout this, each of the party members, you hear this very clearly, but each of you are transfixed as you start to look out the window and see these eyes staring up at you.
I believe that's gonna be all I'm gonna do for my turn, as I would just kind of be in shock because I don't really know what like half of these things are.
Okay. Malthor, as you're standing at the window, feeling an evil presence about you, all around you, you feel one of the ultimate enemies of your god's presence lurks somewhere nearby. One of the creatures of many eyes that tries to devour and destroy every lesser race than itself. As you look out the window, you see many eyes, and it starts more and more continue to appear.
Well, see what I can do.
What would you like to do, Malthor?
Well, since I don't have an exhaustion level because armor is ching ching amazing, I'm going to back into the out of my room, keeping my eyes on the window to make sure that nothing jumps through.
Mm-hmm.
And I will be on high guard to dodge anything that tries to attack me.
Okay. Alright. As you slowly back up, you find the door door in your way, and as you kind of slightly push it open with your shoulder while continuing to stare out the window, nothing's moving out of the window. And as the door opens up, and you find yourself in the hallway, even more of this dark fog seems to be emanating throughout the building.
I will make sure I draw my Draco Blade and have my shield at the ready.
Okay. Alright. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Sure, I am going to be a smartass and use the fact that I can cast light, and I'm going to make the Draco Blade light up so that if there's any shadows, they vanish with
Okay.
wherever my sword points, essentially.
Okay. As you do so, the fog seems to clear slightly back from you, but it doesn't seem to be toxic or hostile towards you. It just seems to be a very strong fog of magical presence. Okay.
I'm going to...
Mhm.
And that'll be it, other than me possibly shouting out, "We should move to the halls and move out slowly. Stick together."
Okay.
Because I have a feeling we are not ready for this fight.
Malthor, give me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, okay, I love these.
I bet you do when you're full armor.
Oh, I do with a +8.
Oh shit.
Meaning that is a 27.
You managed to succeed, so
mind.
you only take half damage. Give me a moment.
What type of damage is it?
I will tell you in a moment. Alright, you take, so 46 is 23 points of force damage as a ray,
Damn
or
it,
some
one
sort
the
of
few I'm not
ray
resistant to.
comes flying through the window and straight at you where your sword is staying, and kind of, as your blade cuts it, the ray still seems to smash you into the face, slamming you against the wall. And
I'm gonna yell loud fuck.
now, do you have any items on you that are non-magical?
I have a few, not many.
All right. Well, they are
have
gone
My
as
amulet,
they
which is
turn to ash.
well, holy water's technically magical. Would that be gone too?
Yeah, holy water is technically magical, so I won't say. I'll say you'd keep that.
You and your thing of removing everything I have. Oh wait, no. Most of my stuff that's in my inventory is stored in my chest, so the only thing I'd have on me would be the javelins and
Okay.
I am so glad I
probably
toasted my sword when I did.
my water skin too. That'd probably be all I'd keep on me.
Okay.
Oh, and if my blink dog's around, he's gonna hide as
Mhm.
best he can,
Okay.
staying close but hiding.
Okay. And then secondly, give me another dexterity saving throw.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I didn't call you. That would be a 26.
You succeed once more, so you take half damage to this. Give me a moment. That is 73 divided by 2. This is necrotic, by the way.
I'm resistant to that.
Okay, so then let me go ahead and fix that then. Oops. Divide by. That is, oops, okay, 36.5 divided by 2 again. So that is 18 points of damage that you take of necrotic. As a second
Ow.
ray comes flying at you, and you just hear an evil chuckle off in the distance. Cyrus, as you're standing there in your room, where Zaya also camped out on the couch that night, more out of protection and equal relaxation, you see often, or you more hear as a window beside your room shatters, and you recognize that the sound sounds like it's coming from Malthor's room. You can also hear someone grunting in the hallway as this is happening, as rays of light seem to flash out from your window. What would you like to do?
I would assume at this point in time I would have been able to attune to the new stuff, right?
Yep.
Okay. I am going to run over to Zaya, out of the ring, cast protection from energy,
Mm-hmm.
and choose lightning.
Okay.
So Zaya, you are now resistant to lightning
Okay.
for actually up to an hour. Looks like. Make sure that marked my slot. Nope. And then I am going to continue my movement out and look to see what's going on.
Okay.
Out into the hallway, and then that's it.
All right. So you're gonna wait. So you're running into the hallway and looking to see what's going on, or are you looking out the window?
The hallway. Yeah.
Okay.
Opening the door, looking in the hallway.
As you open the doorway, you see this thick fog that seems to be emanating kind of around Malthor as he's standing there. You can see his back is slightly imprinted into the wall, and looks a little annoyed at this point.
Okay.
More than annoyed. I look very pissed.
You can also see that there's glass on the floor in front of him, and that his sword, although looks still normal, definitely looks like it's got a slight crack in it right now.
Hey, Royce,
Yeah, that's it.
Yes.
was this encounter Lovecraftian inspired?
No. This was Cameron inspired.
I didn't call you fat.
All right, and that's all you want to do, Cyrus?
Yes.
Okay. I'm checking something. Give me a moment.
I just asked because I wanted to see what all these looked like, so I googled them. Didn't look at any stats or anything. Just wanted to see what they looked like.
Oh, I
and
wouldn't care if you
holy
look up
shit.
this. I'm using custom versions of them anyway, so you're fine.
Oh, okay. Well, I just want to see what they look like, and holy shit. We're fucked.
All right. So, as Captain, I'm gonna say, and both Malthor, given your passive perceptions, can clearly see as they're still looking out the window or in that general direction. One of the creatures seems to open up a bright door, and you recognize this creature immediately, both of you, as something you've read about in books in your experience called an Ulitharid. With a uli. You know, fuck it, I'm just gonna copy and paste it. It'll be easier than to fucking try and read it out loud.
Ulasaris.
There you go.
Eutherids.
Yeah, the scary mind flayers. So, as you see this creature suddenly walks through a door and disappears. And that's its turn. Alright, secondly, a creature starts to run at full speed towards you lot. Into the tavern, and you can hear it climbing into the door, breaking it in one hit. And you can hear the pitter-patter of very small feet that seem to almost give off a mouse-like smacking. As
Were we able to see? Oh wait, never mind.
you couldn't tell what the creature was due to the fog, but you were able to see it had a gleaming gold crown on its head and bright green eyes.
I know which one this is.
All right. Next, one of the creatures seems to kind of vanish almost immediately. Hinzaya, you are up.
Great. Okay, so you said right after the long rest, I got a premonition. So is Zaya still in the middle of that?
Nope, your
is
premonition's
she
over. You've woken up to the noise.
Okay. So I had the premonition while asleep. Got it. I thought I had it while I woke up. So, what do I all see? Because I know I woke up in the room with Cyrus.
So, you find yourself sitting on the couch, watching Cyrus run out into the hallway, where you've heard something smash into the glass, and as you kind of peer off to the corner of your eye out the window, you see lots of eyes, and you hear a maniacal laughter, as well as a slight
Okay.
sound of pitter-pattering of small feet coming up the stairs.
Do I see any other creatures, or just the eyes from the beholder?
You see multiple eyes. You'd probably, if you had to give a rough count, there could be up to maybe 6 or 7 creatures out there.
Great. How far out?
You can't tell given the distance of the fog, but you'd say it'd take them a little bit to get in here if they decided to come inside.
Okay, trying to see something real quick. You know,
Mm-hmm.
if I could,
Do you need a minute?
nah, just checking something. Okay. How, like, I'm assuming we all shared rooms right next to each other, right?
That is correct.
What, like, radius did they encompass? Like, the windows, how long in distance?
Say that a different way.
How long is the row of windows that are our rooms?
Out of all our rooms, how
Sort of
far
like
can
a
she
radius.
see?
Oh, you can
Oh,
see
yeah,
out.
like how...
You can see out your window. I mean, all the way to the castle or the manor, typically. But with the fog being so thick, it's really almost impossible to see past 20 feet.
Okay, because with the... Alright. With the spell slow, it says I can alter time to up to 6 creatures of your choice within a 40-foot cube within range. Do I have to see those creatures? Because it doesn't
Yes.
specifically say. Okay. So how many can I can see up to 6 creatures?
You think you can. You're not sure. You see multiple sets of eyes. You can't make out their shape besides their eyes due to the fact of their distance away from you.
Am I able to make a check for that, or would that be like a full action?
You can give me a perception check to see if you can manage to spot them, but with your passive, you can't see them.
Okay. I'd like to do that and see if I can figure all this out. Plus, that's a natural 2024.
Okay. As you look out, you make out a good set of creatures. Allow me to tell you what you managed to catch the eye of. Un momento.
Fine. Great.
And I'm gonna give you a second to digest this because I'm gonna run to the restroom. But you can look at that. I will be right back.
Okay. That's a lot of creatures. Mm. This is not good. You can
No,
only
it's not,
teleport how
Mila.
many people at a time, Cyrus?
I think
I
only
can
one
teleport.
other.
Well, with Dimension Door, yes, but if I could get a teleportation circle off, it takes a minute to cast. That would be all of us.
And the blink
Okay.
button.
That's
If
like
you
12 turns.
if you could start working on that while we just hold the fucking fort,
Yeah, if we
Mm.
all condense into one room.
If I can
and lock
cast
the
slow
window.
on most of them, or yeah, if I can cast the cube in the area, I can at least, if they all fail their, if that's the thing, if they don't fail their saves, then I don't know if I could do much. But if I can slow them all, we'd at least get, I think, maybe a fighting chance, because slow
Not bother
does
mentioning
do.
I can overlap Cloud Kill with your slow, which will do more damage over time then.
Yeah,
I-
I just.
The
If
only
we could
destination I
debuff
have
'em.
is the dungeons, so
Oh.
I couldn't get as far. But I would
Oh,
get
you
us out
didn't
of
get
the
all
end.
the other ones?
No, because
Well, the beholder was
he
supposed to
lost
be
his
down
streak.
in the basement, but it's not. So maybe if we teleport there, we'll be free. But then again, the lich is down there, so I don't know. Lich is pretty sus. Not gonna lie.
Well, yeah, it's Captain's dad. What did you
Uh,
expect?
the Lich is gone, remember? He teleported.
Yeah, but he was there last session, watching us during the sword fight, which
Yeah, and I told him to fuck off.
Yeah, but he might
Yeah,
have
but
just
he
Mm.
was
went down
still
to the
under the
dungeon.
employ of the kingdom.
that's not good. That's not.
Unless we attempt to
Reason with the
Bam.
beholder.
Bamf the airship out in the middle of the
Yeah.
inn and
Which
Or
is in
get
my pocket.
outside. If I could slow him, and then we can all get outside and get to the airship, I think that's our best fighting chance.
I'm
See,
not
here's
even
the
worried
thing,
about
though.
getting outside.
We have a big issue. Beholder's center eye can cancel out all magic.
So we have to get way higher above it.
Yeah.
Or
Anything
just
it
be out of its eye of or line of sight.
Yeah.
Like I said, if I could slow it, it'll move slower. Oh, but then the eye.
So,
Yeah, it might just cancel
Or
the
Zaya.
attack.
probably I can't use it offensively.
what would you like to do, Zaya?
Yeah, okay. Of the creatures listed, how many are all within 40 feet of the building?
You don't know. You've seen a few of them run inside. You've seen some disappear through
Okay.
dimensional doors. You're not sure where all of them are.
Okay, it takes. Okay, alright. I would like to follow Cyrus out of the room into the hall so I can
Okay.
get with everyone else.
Mm-hmm.
And then, can I see where the hallway is that leads up to the rooms?
You can see the hallway where Malthor, all the way out to about 5 feet past Malthor due to his sword, but the fog is so dense you can't see down the stairs.
I wouldn't be able to cast slow then.
Correct.
Okay.
There could be a golem standing there for all you know, basically, for how thick this fog is.
All right. That's good. That's good.
Mhm.
Trying to think of what I can do. I got a lot of site-based stuff. I'm gonna be honest. Did I notice anyone take damage? Like when I go in the hall, do I see anyone that looks damaged?
Malthor looks a little beat up. He looks very angry about the situation.
I am pissed.
Where are we in relation to each other?
So currently, Zaya and Cyrus are standing at the doorway to their room, which is at the very end of the hallway. They're about 10 feet away from Malthor, and then you're still in your room, which is currently about 10 feet over, and then to the left into your room. Which
So
your
I'm
door's
not
still
able
shut.
to see them.
No, but you can hear them talking and moving around.
Okay. I just wanted to get like a good mental
Mhm.
image, trying to figure out
Um,
strategies.
Can I discern This fog's probably magical. The fog around us.
I mean, given the fact that what you're seeing Malthor's sword glowing and the fact that the fog seems to kind of slowly pitter towards it and then it pushes back, yeah, you assume it's got to be magic based.
Okay. Can I cast Dispel Magic at 4th level
Sure.
on the fog?
All right, roll for it.
So if it's okay, it's a roll, guys. Heads up, it's strong. All right. What's it, the
Roguish
DCs?
inspiration.
Yeah. Inspire me with your
Actually,
charisma.
yeah, go ahead.
Wait, what? I was just joking.
No, not that.
Uh,
I was talking about her. Go ahead and roll.
Oh, okay. I'm like,
Yeah. Okay.
No, you're
What
good.
do I add to this roll? It's my spellcasting ability. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Please. Okay. That's a non-natural 20.
All right. The fog dissipates slightly for the time.
Okay. How much area did I clear out?
Just enough of this hallway.
Okay. So I could see everyone.
Yep. Well, minus Captain, who's still in his room.
Yeah. Now I moved, so I don't have another action, but bonus action. I don't got much, gonna be honest. Actually, can I still see the window of the room I was in? Because I left the room in the hallway. Can I still see the window?
Yeah, you can see the window pretty clearly.
Okay, hang on. Let me double check something. Yeah. Okay. I think I'll save it. I'll for my bonus action do a healing word on Malthor.
Okay.
So let me roll that. Not gonna be a whole lot, but it'll help. 8.
Okay.
There you go, Malthor. And then that was my action. Bonus action. I don't think I can do anything else. So I guess that's my turn. I'm waiting to see what happens.
All right. Captain, please give me a perception check.
I can do so. Where the hell are you? I need glasses. 17.
Okay. You see one of the larger looking thorny crocodile like creatures suddenly turns into a small dog and starts running towards the building. You also
Okay.
suddenly notice that one of the creatures also seems to walk through a door, disappearing, as well as another. Slowly, multiple wolves appear where once there were these giant crocs that are starting to run and howl towards the building. All right, Captain, you are up. What would you like to do?
You said there was a door that leads to all of the hallways that we're in, right?
Yeah, the the doorway of from your room enters into the hallway where everyone's at.
And so I'm curious what the door leading to the hallway that splits to all our rooms is like.
It's just a simple oak door, basically, with a very simple iron handle.
Okay.
And it opens inwards, so into the room.
All right. I'd like to take a look around the room to see if there's anything I can bar the door with.
As you look about, there's a chest at the foot of the bed that could be easily broken. There is a couch set up that's got like basically very basic hay pillows on it. A simple nightstand with a candle and its gold holder in it, and an armoire where you'd normally store clothes or any equipment you were trying to hang up for the night.
I'd like to move the armoire to the
Okay.
door.
All right, give me a strength check.
I can do so. Where the hell is strength?
Besides dexterity.
Oh, I was looking in like acrobatics, athletics, all that kind of stuff. That is going to be 16.
Okay. All right. As you start to shove, you can hear the scraping on the wood. As you manage to shove it in front of the door, this thing's pretty heavy. You imagine it's got some good weight to it. It probably can hold back a couple creatures if need be. And as you
That
get
was
it in
the
front of the
plan.
door, you hear a kind of a slight crunch and cracking, and then a snap, and then something rolling on the ground as you shove the rest of the armoire straight in front of the door.
Am I able to naturally tell what was rolling?
What's your passive perception?
14.
Yeah, you notice it's the handle to the door.
That works, I suppose. But the door is successfully barred.
Yeah, it's blocked.
Okay. With that, I'm going to try to regroup with everyone else, and I believe that ends my turn.
Okay. Well, you've blocked yourself in this room.
That was your only exit.
Yeah, you just that in the window. Yeah, you just locked yourself into the room, out and basically blocked the door that goes into the hallway.
You're gonna take down a wall.
I got a hammer.
Yeah, that's true. All right. Well, you're now locked in this room and comfortably feel safer than anybody else out there. All right. Mouth. Oh, yes.
Okay. No, I was just trying to think of stuff, but you're good. Keep going.
Before Malthor, you go. Give me another dexterity saving throw, please.
Another 26.
All right, you managed to succeed, and so this will be quartered for you.
I thought my dex was good.
It's because I get a +5 to my saves.
All right, let me see.
I see.
You take 13 points of necrotic damage as another ray comes flying at you.
I'm going to sheath my sword the moment I can, because if I'm guessing, I can see it's clearly damaged.
Oh, it's a slight crack, but it doesn't seem to be cracking because of the rays itself. You're not sure what's going on.
And that's going to make me worry even more, so I'm going to stow it.
Okay.
I have no other weapon, so I am down to literally +1 shield and casting spells. Oh, great.
All right. What would you like to do, Malthor?
I'm going to back up towards Zaya and Cyrus's room and simply say, "Get in. I don't know what's going on. I know there's one of the many-eyed ones out there, and we should probably hide and barricade the doors and windows."
All right. So as you kind of thunk, thunk, pull your shoulders out of the wood that you found yourself slightly embedded into after the just force of the ray smacking you into the wall, sheathing your sword and explaining this to them, they will get a chance to do something in a moment. Did you want to do anything else, Malthor?
I said I was walking into the room too. That
Okay. All right. So now, when you say you're walking into the
blink
room,
dog following me.
huh? Yes.
With the blink dog following me. Period.
That's fine. With you walking into this room, are you walking into like how or where are you going into this room? Because I mean, if you go just straight and stand at the doorway, you can see out the window pretty clearly. Or are you gonna kind of put yourself to the side
Avoid
so
the
that?
window.
Okay. So as you kind of put yourself off to the right side, kind of hugging the wall slightly just to avoid being seen, you manage to, hide out, kind of next to the wall as the rest of the party kind of sees you do this, minus, Captain. Although you do hear scraping coming from Captain's room, and then you hear a kind of clunk as something smacks the ground.
I'm gonna give us a shout to Captain as well and be like, "Captain, make sure you block your window."
All right.
Okay.
Next. Uh-oh. Cyrus!
Oh no.
Yeah.
Give me a wisdom saving throw.
Remember, if you're within 10 feet of Malthor, you get +5.
So you get +5.
And that's okay, because I actually get advantage on this anyway.
And a extra +5.
Oh, come on. Why did it not roll in there? Apparently D&D Beyond decided to roll my dice in my window and it's going slow. Let me redo
No
this.
worries, man.
'cause- One more try.
Yeah, you're good. Not only do
Oh,
you find yourself,
It would be a 15 with plus
Yeah.
Malthor, so.
not only do you find yourself starting to slowly doze off as you just kind of lean over and just smack against the floor, falling
Mm.
asleep for 2 rounds.
Question. This is sleep.
Yes, this is sleep ray.
This does not do anything to me then.
Oh, well, perfect. So
I cannot be put to sleep.
okay, so as
Magically.
bright blue race, hits Cyrus straight in the eyes. Cyrus, you do feel a strange tingling to yourself, though. All right, for its second thing.
Yeah. Dream spells I can be affected by, but not sleep.
All right, give me an intelligence saving throw this time.
Okay.
Asks the wizard.
Regular one.
Well, he's also a fighter.
normal.
This is oh Jesus.
Wow. All right, you succeed. You still
Nice.
feel a strange tingling though about your body. All right, Cyrus, you are up.
From this inn that we're at, do I have a idea of how far away the castle is?
From what you remember from the day prior when you were trying to help Captain and keep him from doing anything, like running away, you realized you're probably about 2 to 3 miles out from the castle or the
Okay.
manor. So
Yep. Then I am going to grab Zaya, and she will see me start. Basically, just kind of grab her arms. She'll see me start to cast Dimension Door, and I am going to go full 500 feet to attempt to be out in the street towards the castle.
Oh.
your dimension door does not seem to open.
That's what I was worried about. As a
Yep.
player, anyway. Okay, let me mark off the slot. So then, I think we're out in the hall right now, correct?
Yeah, you and
That's
Zaya are
three of
both.
us.
You and Zaya are
Okay.
standing in the hallway while Malthor has kind of hugged the inside your room against the wall so he doesn't get seen outside the window.
Yeah, I will then move into the room also and attempt to get out of line of sight as possible from the window.
Okay. As you do so, you manage to kind of hug up against one of the opposite wall and hold yourself just so that way you're right outside the window, or being able to be seen outside the window.
Motioning for Zaya to follow.
Okay. All right. One sec. Okay. All right. Is there anything else you want to do, Cyrus?
No.
Okay.
I figured that was the case.
As you're standing there in this room, suddenly a door opens up once in the room, right in the center between Malthor, Cyrus, and Zaya, and out walks an Ulatharid. Yeah. And it just looks at you with its long purple tentacles coming out of its face, its hands holding a kind of scepter-like object that at the end seems to have like three little prongs set up to almost a triangle shape. And it looks at Zaya.
I have a question.
I have an answer.
Does this look like the same people that appeared during our fight with Grim Legacy when I called upon Mogwar?
No, it does not.
Oh, gosh darn it. Okay.
That was a good hope, though.
Good hope.
Or does it own all the tentacled creatures of the world?
Zaya, does a 29 hit your AC?
Yeah, it does.
You take 67 points of piercing damage.
Hmm.
As the Ullithrid takes
Can
its
I
long
reaction
prong.
Hellish Rebuke?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna do that. Uh, I'll 4th level it, I guess. All right, I need to make a dexterity saving throw.
We believe in you.
Please kill it.
I'm hoping. If it succeeds, it takes half of 21.
Okay, it needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
Yep.
Okay,
DC is 18.
that's a 3.
So it takes 21 fire.
Alright.
And then I'll take the damage.
Yep.
I don't have resistance to piercing.
As this creature just turns to you and takes its long staff and prongs it straight into your head. You feel it starting to suck out your brain almost, like something is pulling at it, and it starts to hurt as you lose 1 point in intelligence.
Great. My crown doesn't do anything.
It does not. And it's going to take a
Okay.
second attack and try and hit you again. Does a 19 hit your AC?
Can I
Yeah. It
can I
just
react and throw my shield up at it?
You cannot.
I was gonna say I
How do
have
I
something
subtract?
here. Hang on.
Yeah. How do I subtract in intelligence? Do I
I'll
just go into
take
the?
care of that later. Don't worry.
Okay.
I will chronal shift it, force it to reroll.
On the attack, okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
So a nat
try.
20. Now I'm gonna confirm. Nope. Okay.
Mm.
So that's 57 points of damage and 47 points of damage, both
I
piercing.
am down. How much
As-
damage in total?
That is 104.
Oh, that's way over what I had. I had 33 hit points left.
As you can see as Zaya's head is just drilled into, and something kind of pink gets pulled out.
Yeesh.
We will come back to you in a moment. though.
Potion, guys?
We do have true resurrection.
Captain, as you're standing at the door, kind of watching as this armoire kind of like been pushed in front, you start to hear a tipping and tattering of a small feet, and then thump as something smacks against the door as if a golem had just punched it, and the armoire moves slightly, an inch.
I would like to, as I did not use my bonus action last turn, use that right now and just immediately throw the hammer in front of me, like to try to hit through the door and whatever's on the other side.
Okay, roll to attack.
All right. Let's see, what's the plus with this thing? Jesus Christ, I forgot it was plus 12 to hit. Fucking Christ. That makes 28.
You managed to hit its AC. Roll damage.
Okay. What
Wait.
was No, don't
I'm
fucking
ass-
roll that.
Do you have a quick question? I just thought. I'm assuming when Zaya's brain gets eaten, that the link ends.
Yeah.
Between Cyrus and Zaya. Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Cyrus, you now feel a link with the creature standing there eating or sucking up Zaya's brain, just as a heads up.
Spaghetti.
Insult it. Degrade it. Do vicious mockery.
Who's the bard here?
Me, but I'm
Where-
dead. So.
Where's my D? Oh, there it is. Couldn't find my D10. Okay. So that is going to be 19 points of damage.
You hear a splat as something smacks into a creature, slamming it against the wall, and then the hammer pulls back into your hand. As you look through the hole, now in the armoire on the door, you see a very large rat with a golden crown on its head and bright green eyes. You recognize
An
this
attacked
as
rat or a dead rat?
No, it's intact. It looks angry, and there's a dent in its chest, but it looks very angry at you. You recognize this rat. There are tales as a pirate about rats who like to stow away on ships. But oh,
Yeah.
the rat that gains the crown and claims itself a king. Only 2 king rats have ever been known to be spotted. One was underneath a city in the Dwarven lands that you have heard about in your travels, going here and there. One which managed to kill an entire party of brand new adventurers. The second was one that devoured an entire ship single-handedly. Crew and all that they were able to find were the sparkling clean bones of the crew as the ghost ship made port.
Lovely.
As the creature looks at you, glaring, it smiles with a very big toothy grin. Please give me everyone give me a wisdom saving throw. Minus Zion.
Remember,
Yeah, I was gonna
Cyrus,
say.
if you're within 10 feet, you get +5.
Well,
17.
first off, is it a charm that you're doing?
Nope.
Okay.
30.
Okay, you succeed.
29.
29, you succeed.
Combined 20.
Alright, so you all take 16 points of force or psychic damage.
16, you said?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because you all succeeded.
16.
Mhm.
Okay. Great.
As the thing screeches out in anger.
I take 8 because I have defense against everything.
Alright.
Same. I'm resistant to psychic.
Next, Captain, you see as the first 1, then 2, then 3 and 4 large wolves seem to run by the hole in the wall and seem to be heading down the hallway. These wolves are large with great spikes on their heads.
I know what these are.
And then you hear a slight voice in your head.
Gosh darn telepathy.
It's very feminine and very angry.
Is it? So is this hammer technically Grovel Thrash or is it Vutia's
It's
Wrath?
Vutia's Wrath.
Okay, so it's Vutia, not Syria.
Correct.
Okay. That's my response.
Okay. Alright.
Great.
Well, Zaya, you're dead, so don't worry about it. Roll me a death saving throw.
Oh, jeez.
Question: because of exhaustion, do I get dis on the death saving throw rolls
No,
as
you
well?
do not.
Or
It's just a
okay.
flat d20.
So I'm gonna roll a flat d20 in person because Avery doesn't seem to like me. I got a 7. That's 1 fail.
Okay.
Please don't die.
I don't make promises.
Cyrus and Malthor. Just as the Ulathrid appeared in your room, so does another creature. With less tentacles, much smaller, and looking less ornate. You recognize this as a simple mind flare. It turns to Cyrus. And if a creature like this could smile, you feel it would be doing so right now. And it goes to smash its staff at you. Does a 12 hit?
No.
As it goes to, you nimbly
Would've been
dodge
nice
out of
if
its
it was
way,
12 for me.
avoiding the creature. Next, you see another one appear, another Ulathrid. And it looks to Malthor. And immediately goes to smash him with its rod as it sees that Zaya is already on the ground being eaten. Does a 29 hit, Malthor?
It does. And I
Okay.
have no reactions I can take with that.
So it's 56 points of piercing damage.
And I'm down.
Alright. It turns to Cyrus with a smug, almost attitude to itself, pulling its staff out of sight or out of Malthor's brain or his head as it sucks the brain out and goes to jab at you, Cyrus. Does a 26 hit?
Yes.
All right. You take 46 points of piercing damage.
Jesus Christ.
Lastly, as a door opens, you see, or you recognize immediately, Cyrus. The beholder walks through a door beside another mind flare, and it's just cackling at you. Nothing happens though. Captain, as you hear the drop or the thump of two people or two creatures in the other room, and now have seen it, there are 4 more wolves heading that way, and you can hear the sounds of what sounds like a magical door opening as the emanation of magical sparks seem to fly about. What would you like to do?
I'm trying to check something real quick.
Captain, are you half elf?
I am indeed.
Give me a d20 with advantage, just normal, no add-ons.
Is it a charm?
Nope.
Okay. I was gonna say because of freaking
Yep.
this hammer, I can't get charmed at all.
Oh yeah, I remember that. I made the hammer, remember?
Fair. Whew. Just flat roll. Any modifiers?
Nope.
17. Hello?
Yeah, I heard you.
Oh, sorry. I thought I might have had like the
Nope.
Maya
you're good.
problem of just completely silenced.
Wow,
know.
just gonna blame it all on me. Okay.
I'm not blaming.
It's a Discord problem.
Okay, my bad, my bad.
Gosh. Have respect for your fallen queen.
Well,
Okay. You'll appreciate the reference.
oh, that's great. Okay.
Yeah, I have something. I have a quick question. I'm gonna PM you real quick.
That's fine. Might want to hold on to it for a moment though.
No, this might have affected something. I'm just making sure of something.
So what do you want to do, Captain?
Well, I'm going to try to yeah, I'm gonna try to basically kind of like jump through the door, like kick off of the rat right there, and then try to go to where everyone else is.
All right, give me an acrobatics check.
Okay, and do I have no? Okay, that is going to be 30.
All right, as you manage to jump through the hole, being kind of a skinnier lad that you are, using the hammer for momentum to pull you through, you manage to go through the hole in the armoire, the door, smack into the rat, launching yourself backwards and towards the room, where you see now a beholder, 2 mind flares, and 2 very advanced mind flares. And Zaya and Malthor both on the ground, unconscious, with holes in their heads.
Okay, I stare dead at Cyrus. Go the fuck to sleep, and I hit my head on the nearest wall to try to knock myself out.
Give me an unarmed strike.
Okay.
Bonk.
Do I have to roll?
Yeah.
What kind of dice do I roll for
it's
an
an
unarmed strike?
It's an unarmed strike. I think it's like a 1d4 if I remember right of damage.
Plus strength.
Yeah, plus your strength modifier.
Okay. That's I rolled a 4 and I got a +2 for my strength modifier, so 6.
Okay. You knock yourself unconscious as you slam your head into the wall. Cyrus, you just watched your compatriot smash his head into the wall and fall over.
After telling you to go the fuck to sleep.
Cyrus, do you have a
The
reaction to
captain
this?
lost his sanity.
Okay. Sorry, I was just reading a
Insight
PM
his mental state.
Yeah, I would like to attempt to try to figure out what Captain was.
Roll intelligence.
You want intelligence or insight?
Intelligence or insight. I'll take either. Intelligence to
Okay.
figure it out, insight to understand.
Okay. Roll.
Oh, wow. It
Jesus.
seems that Captain was knew what he was talking about. You've realized as a sane person would never smack his own head against a wall like that to knock themselves out. And so you believe he's telling the truth 100%. He seems to be.
Okay.
I didn't have any other way to put myself to sleep. What do you want?
No, I know. I'm trying to think for a second.
Yourself with a hammer.
I'm not gonna hit myself in the head with that hammer. Oh dear God, no.
That'd be a lot of damage.
Well,
There's a
to be
reason
fair,
I
you
picked
just
a
knocked.
wall.
To be fair, if this isn't a dream and this is real, you just basically killed yourself anyway. So what would have mattered if it was the hammer?
I will.
Oh, up to you, Cyrus.
I will. Um. I'm close to to Zaya, right?
Yeah. You can see her body
My
on the ground
corpse?
unconscious. Or dead.
Okay.
Using up brains.
I will move towards Zaya.
You will take an attack of opportunity from all 4 of the
Oh,
mind
oh,
flayers.
they're close. Okay, I
Yep.
didn't realize they're that close. Okay.
Yep.
Then I will kind of like the brief glance around the room,
Mm-hmm.
and I will actually. Damn it. Second, I gotta look at something else.
That moment you stump another DM.
Yep. That's not gonna work.
Are you gonna try to take on all 4 mind flayers and a fucking beholder alone?
Oh no, I'm trying to figure out a good way to. I'll
Put
just
yourself to
try
sleep?
to do this. Yeah, I'll just try to do the same thing that
Captain did?
Captain did.
Alright, you're gonna smack your
Because I've really got. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna try what I first thought.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to look to cast Firebolt and will actually cast Firebolt, but in a motion that looks like I'm going to move away, but I'm not, and I'm going to actually hit myself with it. In an attempt to look like, oh shit, and
Okay.
I will fire it at myself.
Okay.
Full disclosure, currently right now because of the ring, I am immune to fire.
Okay.
But I will fall down when it hits me.
Okay. Alright, as
You're
you
gonna act.
as you kind of start to make it look like you're running towards Zai and shoot a firebolt towards the beholder starts to predict your movement and shifts its eye just slightly enough to where you are out of its main eye's vision. And as you light yourself on fire, quote unquote, falling to the ground, the beholder looks very confused and the laughing stops. What do you wish to do?
Does that not knock him out?
It does not.
Yeah, I'm immune to fire right now, so it didn't really do anything to me.
Are you just
Do
going
you
to...
still feel the pain?
I'm just going to.
I love stumping other dungeon masters. It's my favorite
know.
thing.
Let's.
Yes.
I'm just going to. God damn it. As I'm. I was gonna say, as I'm falling, could I attempt to like actually hit my head?
Yeah, wouldn't be very hard. As you kind of just let yourself drop, smacking yourself in the head. I'll do this for you, don't worry.
Okay.
Managing to kind of slam your face, you can feel a crunch on your nose slightly. You find yourself falling or passing out from the damage and knocking yourself out. Moments later, you each awaken in your beds, full HP with a long rest. As if nothing happened, Malthor, you feel a very strange and grogginess to yourself. But you are all fine. As you look out the windows, it's midday. It's very sunny out. You can hear the chattering of people, the singing of birds, and everything seems normal.
Am I in a room by myself?
No, you're still in the room with Cyrus.
Cyrus, I get up and I hug him immediately. Like,
God.
I'm crying,
Going
tears of
pretty
joy,
much doing the
clutching
same thing.
him,
Blade.
ugly crying.
Did Zaya actually lose those
Nope.
intelligence points?
Nope.
I didn't think
Yeah.
so. Okay.
Did I actually lose my javelin since that was
Nope.
about all I had on me?
Nope, you
I
did
better
not.
go back.
I am going to barge into Malthor's room real quick. If that's
Yeah.
all
Mhm.
good.
Making
Good,
sure my Draco blade is okay. Making sure I still have my water skin. and
I'm just
javelin.
crying. Zaya's sobbing.
Everything is
Malthor.
there.
running.
Malthor, as you are kind of awakening, you see something sitting in front of you. A little note that simply says, "I'm always watching." Signed, HK.
What?
Would that ring a bell?
It does not.
I'm gonna
Hong
take the note
Kong.
and store it in the Blink Dog chest. At this point, I just want to call him Chester.
Wait, wait, no, wait. Oh God. No,
Hi.
wait.
King.
Hi, King. Uh-oh.
Do I
I
barge
didn't
into his room at
call
this
you.
point?
Yeah, as you walk in, you see Malthor is kind of looking at a note and putting it away.
Okay. Malthor.
I look at him. I look just fed up.
If you ever call another person fat again, so help me God, I will be your end.
Didn't call him. This isn't fair. I didn't call him fat.
As you
Who
lock,
knows? Maybe he had this plan from the get-go.
Anyways, I make
Roll
sure the Draco
insight.
blade isn't actually cracked, because otherwise I'm going to be very.
the
working on
blade,
that for
as
the
you
next
pull the blade out, you do notice it does have a slight crack in it.
Oh,
color,
man.
any color in Malthor's face drains immediately, and he immediately rushes out.
Okay, as you run out.
The
Zaya,
Blink Bug is right on his heels for once too.
Zaya and Cyrus, as you awaken. Cyrus, give me a perception check.
Zaya's just crying and clutching him.
Wow. Apparently, I see nothing. But
As
13's
you
better.
awaken and you find yourself being hugged by Zaya while you're kind of groggily waking up from the bed, you feel something very warm and fluffy lying in your bed.
He's a goat.
okay.
It's under the covers, you can't see it, you just feel it.
Yeah, I'm
Just get out.
How'd the
basically
goat die?
ignored it and like kind of finished getting out of bed, still holding
With
Zaya.
the tiefling
With
hanging off
one
you.
tiefling attached to
Yeah,
you.
As
crying.
as you step out of bed, Cyrus, You notice your skin has a little bit of charred marks. You're not hurting at all, but you notice some light coal, like almost blackened smoke portions, blotches on your body.
Where I shot the firebolt.
Saya have
Uh-huh.
a bad headache.
Okay.
I was about to say, does Zaya have a hole in her head?
No, but Zaya does have a pretty bad headache.
As
That's
usual.
Malthor.
Doesn't
Captain
matter.
has a
She's just
bruise on his
crying.
forehead.
Captain can hear his hammer saying, "God, you're stupid."
You told me I was thick.
Battering. They will from now on call you Battering Head instead of Battering Hammer. All right. As you lot wake up, though, midday has hit. You can smell the food cooking down below. It doesn't smell god awful as you realize you're in the cheaper inn that's ran by a goblin. And you hear some voices, not many, as Malthor runs off. Malthor, give me a perception check as you run out of the bar.
I really need to train in perception so I can get a higher bonus. 19.
As you run out, you notice the goblin barkeep is smiling as he's wearing a small golden crown with his bright green eyes.
The rat.
I never saw the rat, so I don't get the meaning in that. I just run out.
Alright.
The blink dog right at my heels.
As you
as
run
there's
out.
telepathic communication happening between it and I.
Okay. As you run out, you see Gaul kind of standing there at the entrance. Oh, really walking towards the entrance. Running past him, he kind of looks at you, glances, and then continues on his way into the tavern. As the rest of you kind of awaken with your headaches, your bruisings, your annoyance,
You're starring.
the ever presence of Gaul arrives at your guys' room as you kind of are celebrating your lives. Zaya, that premonition still haunting you. Yes,
Quick
Captain.
question.
It's not my main
Um,
concern though.
Is my old sword still toast?
Yes, it's gone.
Okay. I am going to drop my hammer at just onto the ground, and I'm going to hug Gaul.
Character growth.
Wait, give me a moment. One,
Oh no.
Gaul kind of dressed in not proper clothing, but he's wearing, a kilt at this point and leather armor. Kind of look very confused as you hug him. Kind of slowly wraps his hands around you and goes, I don't have a joke for this.
Captain just pats him twice on the back and then just like gets away from the hug with like both hands on his shoulders. It was a rough night.
Have you seen the halfling that turned into a goat earlier? He kind of pulls away from the hug.
I'm assuming he'll be in Cyrus's room. Just go ahead and check.
Oh, good.
Well, Captain wasn't there last session.
No, but I did hear about you guys talking about it as you were coming down the stairs.
That's true.
All right. As Gaul kind of breaks away from the hug, kind of looking at you awkwardly and a little worried about your sanity.
When he walks
As-
away, I'll summon the hammer back and put it on my belt.
The hammer comes back and gets hooks to your belt. As Gaul kind of continues down the hallway, and opens the door, seeing Zaya and Cyrus in a hug. He looks Cyrus up and
Crying.
down. Goes, have you seen my halfling friend? Also, I think Captain's gone insane.
And probably Malthor too, because Malthor ran off looking completely like a fucking ghost white.
He didn't see
Saya's an
Malthor really.
incoherent, sobbing
Yeah,
mess. So.
after a second or so, I just say I think he's in the bed.
He walks over, looks at the sheets being kind of flipped over, lifts them, and there you see a goat with its throat slit.
Oh,
And he just looks at the goat, looks at you, Cyrus, looks back at the goat and goes, normally I would joke that was a kinky night, But we got a problem.
Wait,
That-
sorry.
that?
Didn't you say that you felt something warm and fuzzy?
Yes, I did say that to him.
Mhm.
That means that was freshly killed.
Saya's no, she's taking notice now. And is looking. It's like we didn't fight it. Go that we didn't. Oh, my head fucking hurts.
What-
Skull. I don't
what's
know
the
what's
problem,
going
Gal?
on, but
Well,
Ignore the goat.
now there's
we
two
just woke up.
problems. First off, my queen, you've been requested the presence at the Tabaxi court of the Striped Fang. Secondly, well, let's just say Tenem might be captured. As he looks at the goat.
captured by who?
You know, I'm gonna be honest, as I assume Captain walks in at this point.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest, there aren't many people who can catch a dwarf like that, especially one that has managed to take Zilpip on his own. So I couldn't tell you really, he just disappeared. From what his son reported, all I know is that he was on the battlefield one night, and then that night at camp, he was gone, and all there was a simple iron lock laying on his bed.
As he's speaking, I'm kind of looking all over. Are his eyes still purple?
Mhm.
Okay. Okay. I still don't know what that means, but I'm gonna be like, how recently? We were just in a meeting with him like yesterday.
Yeah, and this goat was alive just this last night. He looks at Cyrus and goes, you know, I really don't recommend you getting in bed with any more of my friends if you can kind of stay over there.
Yeah, I
Goat.
don't try to. They just kind of seem to show up at some point.
Huh. Well,
I'm sure that's what all the ladies say.
I recommend, my queen, you probably should leave here sooner than later. A lot of unrest going on now that Tenem has vanished amongst Tenem's troops, and there's wonder if it's your fault. You might be to blame. I'm gonna try and, as he turns and looks both you back, looks back at you and goes, I'm gonna try and deal with this diplomatically. But the Lich is gone. The Tenem has vanished. And Zilpip was here.
What?
All three of those things tells me there's about to be some problems. I recommend, Your Highness,
What?
you leave soon.
Silpip was here.
Yeah, turns out that, man I saw may have been Zilpip. He looks at Captain. I thought your compatriot here saw him and mentioned it to you, so I didn't figure it was worth mentioning. I had spoken to Zilpip, who I thought at the time he was under a different pseudonym. But it, you know, something about a white dragon. Anyways, as he kind of looks down at the ground.
Captain gets a little bit pale at the mention of dragon.
Oh, that's another thing. The green dragon's gone. I guess that was taken.
Captain looks nauseous.
Yep, same as Zaya. Her head already hurts. She is not looking good.
I'm gonna be honest, I think the Lich is fucking the dragon. I'm not sure.
Captain finds the nearest trash bin.
Hey, Captain, by the chance, you're not part dragon, are you?
That would be a twist and a fucking half.
You're a dragon all along.
Captain, you're
half
now
elf,
free for
half
yourself.
dragon.
Half Lich.
Oh Jesus!
All pirate.
The math. It doesn't add.
Realizes he's two souls in one.
Man, don't fuck my mind more.
Old guy looks at you guys and goes, yeah, if I was in your situation, I'd leave sooner than later.
Yes, we were planning to head out after we did some shopping. Do you think it'd be too risky to go out to town now?
He tosses you a bag of holding and goes, that's my bag. If you need anything, just request it from it. Put the gold amount that you need into it, and it'll give you what you need.
Thank you. And she'll reach out with one hand shaky, her hand's still clearly shaking. She takes it and she's like, "Thank you, Gall. Truly, I appreciate it."
I'll put Tikva as your regent, and I'll make sure that I get a messenger sent to you, or some sort of message spell set up with you guys permanently. Ring, earring, something will be sent your way. He just kind of looks. He's still staring at the goat and goes, "And I thought my father was an asshole." All right, well have a.
Captain slowly holds up his potion of true resurrection.
You put that on that thing, and the goat's gonna kill Cyrus.
But we don't think it was Cyrus. I don't know what's going on, but someone's been trying to kill me in my sleep. It was probably that person. The goat saved me yesterday.
The goat would have a witness. Well, the goat would be the witness of its own death.
That's your decision. I am leaving. He just turns and walks out of the room, kind of somber.
If the goat saved me again tonight, then clearly whatever's going for me, probably Zilpip killed it. But I don't even
Cyrus,
know what
can I
we did.
make
We were
one
there was the
request.
beholder, and
Yes.
mind flares.
Please go to the other room just in case it is going to be upset with you. I plan on
I w-
using my potion.
Yeah, Cyrus will start to walk out, but we'll try to pull Sayo with.
Yeah,
That's-
Zaya's following. She's not
That's
let
fine.
go.
That's fine.
As those two grow closer.
The ship begins.
Yes,
CIA.
father and daughter. It's a perfect combination.
Once
Mm.
they leave, I'm going.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna use the potion on the goat.
Okay. As you walk over to the goat and start to not really understanding how this item works, as you've never seen one of these before. Dousing.
Before
Yes.
before I do, then I'm gonna call one of them over real quick.
How do
Well,
you use a
Zaya's
potion?
with.
Yeah, I'm gonna call
Zaya's-
Cyrus real quick.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna shout. Is there a proper way to use this thing?
I guess I don't know if I would know with a potion of resurrecting, because that's usually a ritual that I would probably have heard of.
Mm-hmm.
So Arcana check to see.
Sure.
Okay.
As the one who's normally a healer isn't there because something's wrong.
All
and
right,
he
Cyrus.
ran.
Probably don't know.
Cyrus, how do you think it would work?
Well, I figure it's a potion, so you would probably have to get it into the creature or person normal potion way.
Okay.
Can
So
I
Cyrus
also make
recommends
a-
that you feed it to the goat.
With the slit throat.
I was about to say I
Yep.
am going to kind of cradle the goat in such a way that if I pour it down the throat, it's not gonna just spill out through the
Very
open wound.
romantic.
All right. As you begin to pour it down, the goat's eyes seem to sparkle up as they open, and the wound seems to heal. It baws and goes, "My savior."
Oh no! I'm going to let go of said goat and back off.
It looks at you and goes, But Papa, I love thee."
Hold on 1 second. I know I have something that can do what I'm about to think.
Kill the goat again?
No. I have many things I can do that.
Kinky.
Especially a hammer.
Kinkier.
Stop. God damn it!
I mean, the goat might be into it.
Can you just turn to your normal form, please?
But Papa, this is my normal form.
Stop calling me Papa. I have no children.
That's you misunderstand me, Papa. That's not what I'm referencing. As it baws.
Shut up!
I'm translating.
Oh my god.
He looks at the goat looks at you and goes, "I can be anything you desire."
I desire to know what killed you.
that's kinky, Papa, but alright. It smiles and goes, the one who knows not his own future. As it kind of just goes into like a blank
Okay, that
stare.
could be literally anyone.
Papa, I don't make the rules.
Did Isaiah
they
and
look
Cyrus hear
like?
that from the hallway?
I mean, it's speaking pretty loudly, this goat.
Okay.
As it-
What did this person look like?
Papa, I was being taken from behind. I would not know.
I might just use this hammer. What do you remember of what transpired?
I would have asked how big it was.
Allow me to go into details, Papa. First, he requested my presence in the bedroom. A shadowy figure with beautiful locks and dreamy eyes. He told me the queen would even
color were the
invest
eyes?
themselves in the room. So I joined him that night. I laid in the bed, and the next thing I know, I am being smothered under the blankets. I feel something sharp, but yet accepting, forcing its way inside my spirit.
I don't like that.
And as the night
I feel violated.
continued, more and more joys and pleasures were had.
Jesus Christ.
I feel violated.
You're
I
not
wanted
there
to
to
resurrect
listen.
them.
Should have saved the
feel
potion.
violated. I, as a person, feel violated by this.
I, as the one having the conversation, feel violated.
He goes, but I do remember one thing, Papa. There was a big rubber ball. Apparently my noise offended the...
I used my
I am-
potion of true resurrection on this.
You should have saved it.
How much does
I
one of those
thought there
cost?
would be useful information.
Mistake.
Actually, you know what? I pick up the fucking goat and I take it outside.
Papa, be gentle with me. It is only my second time.
Shut up.
Third.
I'm trying to find Cyrus and Zaya.
Cyrus
We're in
and
the
Zaya
hallway
are
listening.
in the
Yeah.
hallway just listening in, and both look kind of estranged.
Appalled.
Well,
Yeah.
as I'm about to fucking power walk what I think is going to be quite a ways, because I don't think they're just going to stand there, I basically, like, open the door and then just see them.
Papa, this is too many numbers for my second time. I'll be honest.
I, I'm carrying him with one arm, just
Mhm.
underneath. So with my other arm, I just use my hand to muzzle the fucking goat.
Okay, you managed to muzzle the goat. And you hear,
Cyrus,
Yeah.
your responsibility. I shove the goat to you.
As you go to shove the goat into Cyrus's hands, a big bright blue light flashes, and the goat is now standing behind you, Captain, going, Papa, I am bonded to you now.
Could kill the goat again.
For saving me,
Again,
Papa.
you used the potion.
For saving me, I shall grant you
Cyrus,
my
time
favor.
wizard, go back.
You're gonna grant me what?
I shall
Fucking
grant
law.
you my favor, Papa. I shall stay
And-
with you till the end.
That's a curse.
I take the hammer off my belt and I start flipping it in my hand. The end, huh?
Papa,
The end for him or for you?
you cannot kill me now with anything less than a true chaotic evil weapon.
I looked at my hammer and back at the goat.
Papa, it's too big for me to take in my first time.
Your
Oh my
thought was your
God, oh my
second.
fucking God, oh my fucking God, oh my fucking God, I'm gonna lose this fucking God, I'm gonna lose it,
I
I'm
can
gonna
be
lose it.
useful, Papa, please.
Prove it.
Food in case we run out of rations.
Actually, my queen, you can't eat me, unfortunately.
I didn't say that out loud.
I can only be killed with magical items.
Saya's just watching in a state of
Soul drinker.
confusion, disassociation,
Soul
just
Drinker's gone.
Do you- at the mention of the name, you see the goat perk up slightly. You know me by my true name. Captain just left.
what? Is he in the voice chat
No,
still?
he's still in the voice chat. He got
Yeah.
up and walked away.
Be right back.
Hello?
Yes.
Hi.
When said anything I don't know. I fucking stood up and my headset fell off.
We heard.
You now have a goat. It can be your friend.
Can be more than your
name
friend.
is Soul Drinker, the goat.
Well, at one point I was known by many other names, but yes, as of current, I am known as Soul Drinker. At least that's what you addressed me the first time you grasped me firmly.
Did Saya hear that it's
Yeah.
Soul Drinker?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so are you the sword that tried to kill me? And suddenly all that confusion on her face sort of turns to a look of anger
Anger.
that she's pent
Yep.
up, and the sword she's gripping in her hand, she begins pulling it out. You're the one who killed me
place
yesterday.
hand, like, I place hand on your shoulder and on the goat, and I say, "No one kill anyone."
Aw.
Do you want to make a strength check? Cause Zaya's like hysterical looking.
Yep.
Sure, I'll make a strength check.
The goat looks at Zaya and goes, "Well, to be fair, this one, Papa could not wield me properly. His grip was not firm enough. I've calloused his hands plenty, though."
Strength check.
All right, what do I roll?
That would be a saving throw or an athletics roll because he's basically grappling you.
Oh, athletics is it?
No, her
Okay.
athletics.
No, for me.
Yours is is a strength.
Not as
Oh,
good. But it's still
13.
nice.
What'd you get,
Oh,
Cap?
14.
All right. As you manage to hold her
You're
back,
barely holding her back.
the goat looks up at you two and goes, "You know, I joined you for one night. You requested my presence, my queen. You didn't
We
seem
did
to mind my
not.
hooves last
You're
night."
being lied to. I don't know what the fuck's going on. Whatever it is, it's not us. But if you're the sort who tried to kill me yesterday, I'm going to end you because I don't need any more confusion. I just need to know who the bad
snapped
guys are
right
so I
in
can
front of your
slit their
face to try to
throats.
get your attention.
Zaya's just like she's going off on tangent. She's yelling in Infernal now. Like
And I still understand that
hysterical.
thing with the hammer.
Then you just hear her yelling and ranting about, I'm tired of not knowing who allies are. I'm tired of almost dying each night. I'm tired of fucking everything up.
I try to snap your attention to me instead.
The goat smiles with a really wry smile and goes, "You have truly fucked many things."
I would like to. Can I get a sense of the magic of this goat?
I was about to ask if you could dispel polymorph.
You're not sure what the magic you don't recognize this spell. It seems very old.
I wanna.
It's Captain's
Not the
guessing.
spell. I wanna see if I can get a sense of, with all the magical enemies I fought, how powerful compared to me this goat might be.
Give me an
Or if
Arcana
it's
check.
insignificant. Yes. Yes. It's not a question of dispelling the polymorph, it's a question of if I can kill it.
Don't kill it, I can control it.
Okay,
23.
give me a moment.
Great. Zaya's fuming. I'm fucking fuming.
If the goat moves closer to Zaya at any point, Cyrus is going to do something.
The goat's not moving. It's just standing there. It's not even resisting Captain holding it
No, yeah. No, I know, but I mean if it actually like goes to
Oh.
move towards Zaya, Cyrus is going to do something.
Yeah, unless it like makes resistance, it's not getting closer because I'm still holding it away.
there. Si, senor.
Really?
Stop.
Really?
As Zaya comes to the realization, she recognizes something about those eyes, and immediately as it hits her, you hear petrification come from the goat.
Does anything happen
I'm
at the mention of
bolting.
the words?
I'm Bolton. I'm Bolton. Grabbing Cyrus. I'm still holding his hand. I'm running. Zaya looks fearful again. This is not okay. This is Captain's mistake. I'm running. I'll jump out a window if I have to. I'm leaving. Goodbye.
Okay,
Goodbye.
we get it. We get it. I haven't resisted you leaving. I just
Zaya,
resisted you fucking.
and-
Nope.
See,
Nope.
seeing that, Cyrus will dimension door both of us 500
Yep.
feet away.
The dimension door fails, but Zaya grabs Cyrus and runs.
I'm pulling him.
Okay.
And the
Don't
goat,
I
trip.
look
I'm going.
the
I
goat
look
looks at
directly at the goat
Captain.
and ask,
Yes,
"Are you the sword that I had?"
that is correct, Papa. I've
I'm-
taken many
with message-
forms.
With message, I'm gonna call to Captain as I'm leaving with the message cantrip I have. Don't talk to that goat. It's a greater demon. It'll kill you. Run. And that's just what she says.
And at the same time
With
that you
that-
hear
as
this,
she's running.
at the same time as you hear this, both Zaya and Captain hear clarification.
With that, the bracelet that Zaya made for me melts away.
What?
Oh,
Did that
What?
drop the link temporarily?
it
When
did,
it said that? Okay.
Oh.
but
Oh, then it
Captain,
happened twice, Cyrus.
the goat's eyes roll back into its head, and it turns into a chameleon, and then into a parrot, and then to a small cat. Very small calico. And it looks up at you and goes, "Thank you, master."
I just know what happened.
Oh.
That's not why it disappeared.
No. Mm.
It's under my control now.
Right. Because of your
Yeah.
ability.
Yes.
Yeah.
Does Zaya sense that? Like, does she have any magical tie to that bracelet?
Yeah, you would. You'd feel it
So,
vanish.
Oh, and I'm not there to see what happened to Captain, right? I
Correct.
just feel like I look at Cyrus like with pure terror, like something just happened. I don't feel my bracelet for Captain anymore. And she looks like she's about to like break down with like a panic attack or something.
As these two are running, Captain, you see the cat just looks at you, smiles, and vanishes in a poof of smoke and appears on your shoulder. It's weightless, and it slowly kind of corrodes itself into your armor and goes silent.
Mm.
I say out loud into sword, and I hold out my left hand.
It turns into a simple broadsword.
I motion for it to go back.
It returns back onto your armor, and the sword disappears.
Captain smiles almost devilishly.
Mm.
As you are kind of standing there, you do see Gauls come back up and goes, Captain,
I
you got cat ears.
I pat the
Does he have
top
a
of my head.
tail?
You feel ears. You feel very fluffy ears.
I run back to my room and grab my hat. Hello.
He goes, okay. And he goes back downstairs and goes and grabs a
Does he
drink.
have a tail?
Captain doesn't know. All right, Malthor, as you run, I assume you ran to the
1
nearest
second.
smithy.
Oh yes.
Okay.
I am running to the nearest smithy without a question of a doubt,
As you do,
praying to Normac the entire
Skeleton.
way.
as you manage to
I'm
get
gonna-
to the tiefling smelter, or the smelter you were at the night before, you find its occupant just sitting there, and she just looks at you and goes, "Can I help you?"
I simply look at her and say, "Yes, I need to use your forge again. My sword is cracked. I have to fix it."
And I
There is
should
a
care.
definite fear. Narrow my eyes and I simply say, "The sword is one of the remaining artifacts of a god. If it shatters, then it could unleash magic so that could rip this world to shreds. Do you really want to risk that?"
Given the fact of how the world's been as of recent, I don't give a damn, young man. Either you pay
Show
gold
him
up
the
front,
bracelet.
or you do it, or you leave.
I slap down 400 gold and walk inside.
She smiles, grabs the gold, and walks out. All right, Malthor, You're
I love
gonna-
how liquid Malthor is every single time it comes with the forge.
All right, Malthor. So go ahead. What are you gonna do now?
I am gonna first as I ran here, I was definitely praying to Normac for
Mhm.
some assistance in how to repair the blade properly.
Mm-hmm. You get a slight premonition as you walk into the smithy. You see a very large mountain, a helmet carved into said mountain, like an iron helmet, and dwarvic runes all around a very a large stone gateway.
Would I recognize that from any scriptures or anything that of Normax that I know of?
Nope.
Would
But
I
you do
recognize it as a
recognize
hiking
the
thing?
you do recognize the mountain. This mountain's pretty well known. It's supposed to be the tomb of the lost kings of the dwarves.
I'm going to attempt to do a gentle patch job, just for using fire
Mhm.
of my own, make holy fire that I make to patch up the sword, making sure the crack is sealed.
All right. As you begin to work away at it, you manage to not mend the sword, but it seems to stop cracking for the time being. You get the sense that this is a temporary fix.
I look a little relieved, and
And
I'm going to sheath it, and I'll be keep praying to Normac for if any more information becomes clear, as well as I will look to the Blink Dog, because I figured since I summoned a spirit, it might know something more.
it looks at you and then starts pointing to the west.
I nod, thanking it telepathically, and head back to the group.
Okay. As you start heading out, you see Zaya and looking just outright panic and broken. And Cyrus
Still Dragon Cyrus.
walking your direction.
My face
Yep.
is still hasn't regained its grayish color. I'm still looking a lot paler than what I should. They would definitely notice that change, and my eyes are still a little bit wider than normal.
Alright.
Yeah, at this point, I'm just continuing with Zaya wherever.
Yeah, I'm just dragging
is
him. Like I'm
heading.
just speed walking, not really processing anything, just like pure panic. Run, run, run.
I stop her and I'm like, where
Make a
is the
strength
fire?
check. Make a strength check. Zaya's like power walking, not stopping.
Okay, strength check.
Does it athletics again,
Yep.
DM? All right,
Can I
fun.
use my athletics to stop her?
Nope.
Okay, does it-
19.
Does
Nope.
a 21 stop her?
Yep.
Yep.
As you manage to get a hold of her shoulders, you manage to stop her in her footprints.
Zaya looks up
I
at you.
look her
Eyes
dead
look kind
in
of
the
dull.
eyes. My eyes are still a little bit wide, and Zaya definitely notices there is a lot of discoloration going on. Melthor was not this white before. There is
Yep.
something wrong, and he knows it.
Zaya looks
Cy-
even more worried looking in your face.
Cyrus
Malthor, what
will.
happened?
Where's
Yes, Cyrus?
the
I was
fire?
gonna say it's Cyrus or Cyrus. Cyrus will say to Malthor, the captain used a potion on the goat and resurrected him, and pretty
goat?
certain it's the sword
Back.
that tried to
It's
kill Zaya.
Chameleon. The greater
Oh, so
demon.
Rutger actually came out in its full form. Okay.
Sure. And apparently now
Okay, that's
Captain controls it, so sort of. It's calling Captain as Papa or Dad or something.
Oh, okay, yep.
We
This
got out
will
of
be
there.
fine.
Alright.
Yeah,
This
that's all he says.
nothing is
Um,
fine.
We're gonna have to head to the west. We're gonna have to head to a mountain.
I come back just in
need to
time to be called
go.
daddy.
Yeah,
Tenem was kidnapped. Tenem's gone. I'm supposed to make an alliance with Tibis, if that's even Tibis in the Tiefling lands. There's unrest in the kingdom. Probably gonna end up dead. What's new? Am I right, everybody?
As-
What's new?
Captain comes
Zaya.
walking in.
Wait, do you
Petting
slap
a
me?
cat.
I slap
Do
Zaya
you
gently.
make an attack roll? Or does
Ooh,
he have to
okay.
make an attack roll, DM?
No,
Because she's.
I
No?
asked
Oh,
if it can turn
it's-
into a ferret.
it turns into a ferret and sits on your shoulder and just starts to snore silently.
Should I attempt to
Oh,
dodge the slap?
It is
Or
an
no?
orange ferret though.
that's cute.
With slight like stripes of
I
darker
slap
orange.
Zaya to try and calm her down, and I simply state, well, then we need to leave after slapping her.
Slap.
We need to leave, and we need to also go do that, and I need to go to a mountain. I pull out the sword, showing off if it's still cracked, and I say,
It is.
the Draco blade is cracking. That is not a good sign. I need to head to a mountain, and I need to go soon. Otherwise, you're going to be down a weapon, and this weapon could end up exploding into problems for us all.
Zaya's looking at the ground, gripping her face where I assumed you slapped her.
And it wasn't a hard slap. It was like a calm down
What?
slap.
She's processing something. So, the west. We need to go west.
Yes.
Then just get captain, get in the ship, and let's go,
Royce!
please.
Yes.
I'm tired
agree,
of
let's
this
do that.
place.
I'm not calling the ferret George Bush.
Okay.
George Bush! Yes! Tikva would know that. Not Zaya, but Tikva.
I'm just letting you know.
Okay.
But Malthor then goes back towards where he last knew Captain was, which was the tavern and inn.
Captain's walking out towards you guys. You can see him having a ferret on his
I wave
shoulder.
him down and I simply say, 1, nice ferret. 2, we need the airship. We need to get going now.
I do like a little coin flick of the airship, and I just toss it to you.
I look at him just dumbfounded, like, what the fuck am I supposed to do with this?
Well, you said you needed the ship.
We need to leave.
Well, then give it back.
Smart ass. I hand it back to him. Also, you have that thing tamed, right? I point at the ferret because I'm obviously gonna sense a freaking greater demon sitting there.
No, you don't just sense greater demon. You sense evil far beyond what you've ever
One
comprehended.
sec.
I'm gonna look at him dead in the eyes and be
Yeah.
like, "You have it under your control, right?"
He'll be
One
right back. Give Captain a moment.
Sorry.
You're good.
This
You
has
have
been
that
quite the
demon.
session.
That evil demon there
the
under your
chameleon.
control, right?
Urgh.
Right, Captain?
Yes, sorry.
Okay. If it
I was the
tries
one who
to
asked
hurt
it to
us,
turn into a ferret. Go
all
back.
right.
I tell the ferret to turn back and basically just go back into the armor.
It refuses. As it continues to snore on your shoulder.
It's not gonna hurt anyone.
All right. Well, our preparations should be done as soon as possible, and we need to head out almost immediately, I think. I look to Zaya and be like, do we still need to go shopping?
Zaya seems to be staring at the ground currently. She doesn't respond when you speak right away.
Yeah, Cyrus will respond and say, no, apparently we've got Gaul's bag of holding that we can just request items
Oh,
from
magic
it.
stack. Understood.
So I think we should be good.
We should head out then immediately. Captain, if you would.
Oh, that's hot. Ow. Sorry. My dad got me pizza.
He touched the engines on the model ship. It seems to burn him.
I thought he was talking about me. I was like, man, hey, you don't gotta play the fence that badly, dude. Come on.
Oh, gosh. Oh my god, that broke my tongue. Anyways,
Not the first time a lady said that to me.
stop. I toss the airship up in the air and I say "Gall."
And it immediately turns into a full galleon of an airship.
I
Cannons and
help
all.
Saya on there, and I tell her, "I'm sorry for slapping you, but you were being extremely stressful, and you're more stressful enough."
I
We have
cut
enough.
Malthor off. Saya reaches out with her free hand, puts it on his shoulder, and she looks at him dead in the eye. Serious, her eyes look tired. She looks hollow, and she says, "You don't need to stay. Just know that. You can always
I
leave."
want
And then she
I
walks past him.
I simply tell her as she's walking past, "If I didn't stay, you'd probably be dead sooner.
Maybe
You guys
that'll
need
make
someone
things
who's-
easier.
And at that, you
you
hear
need
the
someone
word
to heal."
prosecution.
Now that the ferret is awake, I tell it to go back.
It looks at you, kind of saddening, and goes, crawls into your armor.
Why did it say a word like that?
I give a gesture, just like ignore it.
All right. As the party
All right.
climbs onto the boat, Captain is setting up. He sees that there's a small automaton set at the helm, ready to be with asking or looking at him and asking for where to go.
Are we still heading to the Drowlands?
We need to head to the. From my understanding, we need to head to. I need to head to a mountain that has. I describe the mountain to Captain as best I can, and simply say, "My sword is cracking. I need to head there, but we do need to make a stop. Tikva needs to stop at the Tabaxi lens."
Saya.
Saya!
Zaya, not Tikva. Shut up! I'm confused.
Have you got a map?
I check the chest that is on the blink. That is on my blink dog. Is my map still there?
Yeah, your map's still in there.
I pull it out and I say, "Here's my map."
I take it out, study it, and then tell the automaton the heading.
All right. The automaton looks at you and says, "Which direction, Captain? Yuan-Ti, Tabaxi, Dwarven, Drow."
Tabaxi.
Aye, aye, sir. As it turns, very like almost robotically, two rods extend out, slam into the controls, and the airship immediately starts to move. It's at this point you notice this place has some nice accommodations. The top deck has these massive cannons made of what looks to be almost a solid bronze with lion heads on the ends. A door which you each sense has some sort of magic to it. As one of you manages to inspect it, you realize that it goes into a sort of separated dimension of comfort, where it's just a room full of different requirements for each person who enters.
I'd look to Malthor.
I go to
I'm-
one,
I'm
making
assuming
sure that
Zaya is still pretty dazed.
Yeah, at this point.
Yeah, I
Yep.
tell Malthor to, if you could please escort her over there, please.
I
think she
take
needs
her
it.
to a room, making sure she opens it so it's set to her accommodations.
She's still kind of holding Cyrus's hand, so if you're tugging her, you're gonna be tugging Cyrus. Although
I
she seems
don't
to be
care, I
looking
am
at him.
Cyrus, also, you
That's
notice
the conga line.
your hip gets kind of a little bit heavier.
Yes.
So, did you hear me, Cyrus?
Yes.
Okay.
I try to figure out why my hip is heavier.
As you look down, you see that your journal seems to have gotten thicker.
Okay, I will make a mental note of that and review it when we're not boarding the ship and when we're starting.
And on the door, I tell her to go rest, studying my map, simply trying to figure out where the mountain that I'm supposed to go with, and I have the blink dog assisting me.
Okay. So, Zaya, do you go into the room?
Is Cyrus there?
Cyrus is still holding your
Still?
hand, assumedly.
Yeah, she's gonna sort of look at him and be like, "What do we do?" And she's not looking at him. She's kind of side-eyeing him. Her face is away from him, but she's like asking him for direction because she's got no clue. She's just kind of a bit lost with everything.
For now, away from here in any direction, and then we can figure out where we go.
I'm gonna. Did Malthor say only when resting, or just like open the room whenever you're ready?
Open it whenever you're ready.
Yep.
Zaya's gonna let go of Cyrus's hand finally, and she'll just try to attempt to open the door to peek in, not stepping in yet.
Alright, as you open the room, it seems to be a very simple wooden single bed with very simple hay to it. The room itself is almost completely blank, but except for the fact that it's clearly open and everything is very easy to see.
Zaya's gonna sort of look at it hesitantly and look back to Cyrus and be like, Cyrus, is there a way you can check and make sure it's safe? Twice now when I've gone to bed, I've almost died seemingly, and I'd like to ensure everything's. She like gestures into the room. Okay.
I just answer yes. It'll just give me a second, and I start ritual casting detect magic. So in 11 minutes, I give a thorough investigation of the room, looking for
Alright?
anything that obviously, because we're on the ship now, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Obviously, I'd know that probably majority of the walls are going to give something off, but beyond the
Like the fireball trap.
There, there's no cantrips, there's no traps in the room. It's just a simple wood room that seems to have accommodated itself according to the desire of the person who opened the room. That's all you managed to detect. As you look around, there's literally nothing in here but this simple, small, single bed.
Yeah, I'll just say after looking
It's a
around for a
large,
little bit,
luxurious bed. She's a queen.
it looks safe. It's just the magic of the ship itself.
Is there you said it's like to her desire. Is there like a nice love seat in the
Nope.
room? Not the bed, but a love seat?
Nope.
There's not?
Mm-mm.
Then I guess Zaya's just gonna walk over to the edge of the bed and just plop down and just sit.
Okay.
Not sleeping, not nothing. She's just sitting.
As you
And
walk
kind of like
into the
hunched
room,
over.
Cyrus, you are immediately pushed out.
Oh,
You find yourself
oh.
standing outside. The door shuts, and peace and quiet can be heard, Zaya. As you see a journal appear in
It's-
front of you with a pen, and all it says in the journal is to write down your thoughts and fears, get them out.
Zaya backs away. She's standing now and she's like, what? Does the door appear to be locked?
Nope.
Zaya attempts to like immediately open the door, like just slam it open if need be.
As you do, you see Cyrus standing there a little confused on why he got kicked out of the room, Malthor doing his
Zaya-
thing, and Captain talking to the automaton.
I think maybe I should stay up on deck with everyone and make sure everything's okay. And she's like shutting the door and like quickly leaving the room.
Noticing Zaya's panic, I head down there and give her my port a cabin that we talked about a few sessions back. Remember that?
Mm-hmm.
I just give it to her. She knows what that is.
Okay. Alright. Oh, Zaya reconnected. Hi. Welcome back.
Hello, I cut out. Can you repeat that all, Captain?
You got the port.
Yeah, you have my porta cabin.
Oh, sweet. Thanks. Zaya looks very relieved. And she just sort of like shakes your hand thankfully when you hand it to her, and she's just like, "Thank you,
I
Captain."
just give a thumbs up and I head back to the helm.
Is there somewhere on deck like a crate or something Zaya can just sit on? Just like
Not on the top deck, no. There are only the cannons, and then the stairs themselves that go up to the.
So you can want
Can
to check
I-
middle deck or the very bottom.
Alright, well, if there's not a chair, yeah, I'll look around for one. Somewhere to sit. Zaya just needs to sit.
As Zaya heads down into the middle of the ship, or the mid portion of the ship, finding a few crates to go sit down away from people, and but still being able to see up into the upper deck from the hole that's in the center that would normally be used to lower equipment into. To be stored in this deck, you managed to find yourself a quiet place, Zaya.
Alright, does anyone follow her, or is she sort of left alone?
The rest
I'm
of
at the helm.
the rest of the party seems busy with their own things.
Okay, Zaya's gonna pull out her lute and just quietly start singing and playing and just trying to relieve stress that way.
Okay. Cyrus, What would you like to do?
Yes. Seeing that Zaya's a little bit more calmer now and looking for someone to or somewhere to be away, I am going to pull out or find a similar spot and pull out my journal and try to figure out why it is all of a sudden thicker.
All right. As you find yourself a place to sit, kind of on the stairs, that would go up to the helm. Looking into the journal, you see that there are now drawings of the beholder that you saw during that dream. And all it says is "why" with big question marks.
Okay.
And you notice on it has an emerald-like crown around its head that has an extra eye at the center of it. It's all hand drawn and seems to be pretty well to the likeness. You also notice that there is an eyeball kind of not perfectly like rounded, but semi crushed onto the paper and almost glued as if a child was trying to make paper mache out of it.
Remind me
Okay.
what kind of color Zaya's crown is.
Hers is not emerald.
Okay,
Yeah.
just wanted to make sure that Zaya didn't turn into a beholder.
Nope.
No.
And that's all you
Other-
managed to find as of right now.
Okay. Okay.
You do see something that catches your eye, but as soon as you catch it, give me a perception check.
Okay.
Let's see if you managed to see the whole thing.
Roll high, yes.
All right, you
High-ish.
managed to see on the very bottom of it. It says "contemplating teleportation,"
Okay.
and that's all you catch. As you flip through more pages, they are still blank for the most part.
Got it.
Okay.
Fun.
Malthor, is there anything in particular you wanted to do? You said you wanted to look at the map, right?
Oh, wait. I am
Yes.
going over the maps that I have, and if it comes down to it, I'm going to go take it to a room, and my desire would be for books on the subject that I'm looking for, along with things to generally study while we travel, and
Okay.
a forge and a bed. And a
As
dog
you
bowl that helps with food for the blink dog.
as you open the door, you see a very simple bed, one you are very accustomed to, similar to the ones you grew up when you were in the monastery. The room has a small bowl, and it says Chester on it, filled with what looks to be some sort of glowing blue food, a few books on dwarven history, and a giant map hanging on the wall, with what looks to be a knife sticking out of Stonehold.
All right. I also make sure I see a small forge anywhere that I
You
can
do not.
just tinker with things on. Or no.
Nope, you do not.
Well, I get to work reading and learning what I need to learn, because
Okay.
definitely there's some damage to the sword that needs to be repaired, and if I'm not a smith of adequate power to do it, I need to either become one, or find out what will repair it permanently.
Alright. And Captain, what would you like to be doing?
I'm just manning the ship, trying to make sure that everything's working properly.
Okay. So as you all settle into your own little worlds, Captain beginning to watch as the automaton generates a sort of map on its back of a glowing imagery, as Captain makes sure to check the routes, finding a book that comes out of the automaton on how the winds work this high up and how airships work in proper, to better study the naval properties of airships compared to
I was
naval.
about to say he would be studying that like a child ready for exam.
Cyrus sitting down on the stairs, going up to the helm, looking into his book to study anything new as he continues to flip through pages, and new pictures seem to pop up every few seconds of different monsters that he's been seeing. Drawings that's similar to what he expects of his own hands. Malthor retiring to his room with Chester chowing down on food, and Malthor opening book after book in the dwarvish language, roughly translates to common so that he may understand them, studying everything he can about any sort of mention of a mountain of lost kings, and Zaya beginning to sing a both saddened song of almost hopefulness but also loss. The party continues on their venture, enjoying as the winds fly through the air, the ship slowly moves its way. And that, my dears, is where we end today's session. Thank you all for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. Come back next Sunday to see what happens next.